Walter will
There we
get
go. All right. So while this is all this this is all warming up here, I want to remind everyone, go to hankstrange.com, sign up for the email list. Lola is throwing deals up. She's throwing up deals. There's a Lola's deals section in the menu you guys could go through. She's got daily deals, all that kind of stuff on there, as well as you can go to lolasdeals.com, of course. Is that me?
Is what you?
Yeah.
Did you fart?
No. I was getting an echo. Okay, so also.
That's the shirt, man. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Oh yeah.
Yes, this is the Brownell show tonight, so we're getting to it here in a second. I've got the here's the propaganda flag. There's the Brownells flag. Babyface is rocking a very rare Brownells hat.
I really like this hat.
Yeah, there you go. That's a cool hat. Roy's got a cool Brownells hat. Here's the other thing. So Lola's throwing up tons of deals with this whole ammo situation going on, so you guys need to go there. If you go to Fort Scott Munitions, you can use the code HANK10. This is especially for the folks in California, right? Because it's about to be Freedom Week Part 2.
All right.
That's what the title of this is.
How long is it going to take before they redo it?
2 weeks is what's expected. I think 2 weeks.
Yeah. So
the mag freedom was like a week.
A week.
Yeah, that was a week. We're gonna talk about all that here in a second. Okay. Let's do this. Let's kick off the jazz hands, people. Come on. Hashtag TGIF. There you go. Jazz hands going. We are live. I hope you got your big girl panties on. We should see if we can get Brownells to make some Brownells big girl panties, please, Roy. If that doesn't get you in trouble.
I don't know if you call them panties.
No, those are
spandex.
You did.
Christmas.
That was for the dudes. But maybe we can
I don't know.
Maybe
I'll pass that before the Bureau of Propaganda.
See how that goes. Big girl panties. And listen, dudes can wear those too. Dudes can wear those too, as we all know.
Not there's nothing wrong with that. No.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely
So
not.
this is episode.
Do you know how big the big girl panties would have to be for me to wear them?
For most dudes. But we could do. Listen, here's what and I'm not trying to get you in trouble, Roy. We haven't even started the show yet. But here's what we could do with the big girl panties from Brownells. We could totally do a swimsuit calendar of dudes wearing the big girls' panties. That would be so awesome. That would be so awesome. Gun guys in big girl panties.
Hey, I'd have to shave in places I forgot I had places.
You don't have to. You don't have to. There's folks that like to see a little bear action in their calendars. You know, you could go unshaven.
I'd have to get Nair in the 55-gallon drum size.
just dunk yourself in there and then you.
Golly.
That's called the dip.
Yeah, the dip.
Yeah, like what was that movie?
Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit. Yes, the dip with the judge.
Yes.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn down.
That was a good line.
Speaking of that, up on the wall up there is Jessica Rabbit and Roger.
Yeah, way up there. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Walter collects the comic book art.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So listen, let me do this all officially here before I get in trouble with Lola. This is episode 552 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. All right. And of course, the title is Freedom Week Part 2. No background for ammo in California. Awesome. There's like a judge there that actually believes in the Constitution. We'll dig into that here in a second. Joining us from Brownells, there he goes, Roy Hill.
Howdy.
From Brownells, he's joining us for the night. We've also got Babyface P joining us. There he goes. Awesome. We've also got, there he goes, Walter Keller joining us. Wow.
Beautiful shirt, Walter.
Rocking that Brownells shirt. The can we say it, or do we get? Does that make?
I can say it. Heck yeah!
It's the Wally world.
Ambiguously designed big box shopping shirt.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not supposed to be Walmart at all.
No. It's got a different number. It knows the 357 Magnum cartridges.
Oh.
And it's Brownell.
Right. Yeah.
Brownell. It has nothing to do with any.
Yeah.
big box shopping.
No, not affiliated, associated, or in conjunction
not
with
intended at all.
Yeah, all the legal
We
stuff.
don't sell them anymore anyway.
Yeah, and Roy, what shirt are you wearing out there? Let's get that
I
shirt
am
out
wearing,
there.
and thank you for the opportunity, shirt for Captain Peterson, Captain Tim Peterson, who's an awesome boat captain down in Appalachia, Florida. If you want to go deep sea fishing and catch some huge monster fish, check him out. He's got a YouTube channel too, Captain Tim Peterson.
Captain Tim Peterson. Okay, awesome. Shout out to him. The show is brought to us by Safety Harbor Firearms. That would be Walter. Thanks. I'm rocking the retro show.
Retro Shaggy.
Lovely, Hank. It's absolutely lovely.
Yes, this is a
Oh,
old...
I just thought of another one for the propaganda. Retro Raggy.
Hit me.
Raggy, Scooby-Doo, Raggy, Retro Raggy.
Oh boy, this is definitely a Friday. And no one's even drunk.
I'm working on it.
Okay, Babyface. As Babyface says, he's working on it. Shout out to everyone here joining us. Please smash the thumbs ups, guys. We appreciate that. If you have questions, comments, and things like that, we will get to it. The first thing here, let's jump into where is the... okay, here we go. Ammo Land. There's lots of places that have articles at this point, right? But here is the Ammo Land article. It says, constitutionally defective judge's ruling in California ammo case eviscerates law. So obviously there was a law in California saying that folks had to go through background checks before they bought ammo. So here we go. And then they've got criminals don't do background checks. They're talking about the whole thing. This broke. There's lots of different articles out there that we can go to. When did you all find out about it? I know Babyface tried to text me about this late at night. This was like an early night last night for me, so I was already sleeping, Patrick.
Were you really? I couldn't sleep. I couldn't get to bed, and I read that online and was like...
He lost his mind.
I was on 4chan, and somebody was like, what are you guys doing with the ammo apocalypse or whatever? And I was like, oh, man, they good for California.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, I think I heard about it earlier. I don't know if Roy sent me a thing. Someone sent me something after the show last night about this.
I'm not sure. I'm looking at my text messages because I noticed it yesterday afternoon, and I'm trying to find out when I actually sent the text to folks.
Yeah. It might have been you, Roy. I think it was you, but I don't know.
It might have been.
Yeah.
But it was yesterday afternoon sometime, and I just noticed about 3 or 4 folks I follow on Facebook were posting. There were no article links yet, but they were posting this had happened. So I immediately started texting folks and see what I could find. And I found a Washington Post article, of course, hidden behind a paywall, and a San Jose Mercury News or something like that, some California newspaper article. And Barnauls, I alerted the folks at Barnauls, hey, this apparently is happening. And our team of experts are compliance folks who we sell to like 84 different countries, so we have a dedicated team of compliance folks who have to keep track of all sorts of laws and governmental policies, et cetera. So they immediately started digging into this to see what they could find out, see if we could legally sell ammo directly to California residents. We sort of have some experience at this because we did was it 2 years ago when they had Freedom Week for the magazines in California?
Was that 2 years or last year?
I don't remember.
Might have been last year.
Time's flying really fast.
Whenever that happened,
yeah.
I just remember I spent 2 days working in the warehouse during Freedom Week, and I didn't touch anything but magazines. But our folks were on it yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening, and then we got the word this morning officially. Because, of course, you have to change settings in the website, et cetera, to say, no, you can ship these things directly to folks. Whenever our experts were satisfied that, it'd be legal, all day long today, we've been accepting and processing orders for ammo for California residents to ship directly to them now.
Okay, so how does that, how is that working with the fact that we're already kind of like, there's been this massive run on guns and ammo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so do you guys even have any ammo to ship?
The question, if we have ammo, and I am not kidding, is a minute-by-minute, hour-by-hour answer.
Okay.
Because right now we're in a situation, and this has happened several times in the last week that I know of personally. We'll get a shipment of, say, like a 5.56 Wolf, steel case Wolf. They used to be like bottom of the food chain type ammo. We'll get a shipment of 5.56 Wolf in. And of course, at Barnauls, stuff has to be received at the dock. It has to be officially received and entered into the computer system. Then it has to be stocked on the shelves. And once it's live on the shelves, we'll push the button and say, "Hey, it's on the website." And that stuff, it shows up, it goes on the shelf, and it goes away. So we have had ammo. It hasn't lasted very long, but various types of very popular calibers in the last week. We'll get a shipment in on a truck. It'll get processed, it'll get put on the shelves, and as soon as it's live, it goes very, very quickly. So, yes, we've had ammo, and to be honest, I'd have to get out my phone and just take a look at the website and see what we got.
Yeah, if you can, see if you can give us some kind of input on what's out there. If you guys don't know how massive Barnauls is, I think maybe 2 years ago I did a video after I kind of went driving around America with Barnauls. I went actually to the one of the Iowa facilities.
Oh, yep. Barnauls only has one Iowa facility, and then there's a wholesale company called Crow Shooting Supply. Okay, let me see here.
Yeah.
In stock.
Yeah, let's see. What's
Okay, like I searched 9mm. Looks like the only 9mm we have in right now is going to be 9mm Luger 125 grain subsonic Honey Badger ammo from Black Hills Ammunition.
Oh, that's probably cheap. Oh, that's cheap ammo. Who buys that?
I don't think so.
I shoot that on the daily. I just take that out and blast that away.
But like I said, it's ammo's in such high demand. Stuff shows up, it gets put on the website, and it's gone in a day.
Yeah.
So you got to check all the time.
Right. Also, people can go to Barnauls probably and sign up for email alerts, right?
Yes, I think you can sign or get our emails, and also check our homepage for banners. Okay, I'm doing 5.56 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm not seeing any 5.56 right now.
No.
Yeah,
I'm assuming like 9mm is the most popular, 5.56.
Right.
Then 223, of course.
223.
This depends on what kind of barrels, all kinds of craziness that you have. I think 223, and Walter or Babyface can correct me on this. That's the safe one to go that runs in everything, right? 5.56 is the one that you have to have the 5.56 barrel or a 223 wild.
I'll shoot whatever I got in whatever I got.
I've consumed so much of everything.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe
you're supposed to only put 223. You're supposed to only put 5.56 in a 5.56.
Yeah.
223 can go in a 5.56.
Right.
5.56 can't go in a 223.
Right.
But again,
and then 223 wild barrel can take either one.
It's good for both.
Do both.
Yeah. 5.56 barrel is good for either one also.
Right.
I think people will correct us out there. I say crazy things sometimes, you know. Like the other day I was on with Walter and we were talking about an M249, the saw, and I was like, "Oh, Walter, does that take 50 BMG?" And Walter was like, "Oh, you're an idiot," but I mean, you know, you got to
I didn't say you're an idiot.
You got to that's what you were thinking. That's what you were thinking. You know. But you got to forgive a brother. I mean, you know, yesterday I was watching one of those news conferences and Trump basically, you know, was ready to open people up and pour sunshine in on you.
You know stories about that. What the heck did he say?
Nothing
about disinfectant.
We'll get to it. Let's stick to what's going on right now.
But I do want to say, and I shouldn't probably even say this, but if you go to our website, and again, it depends what you're looking for. One of my personal favorite calibers, we do have 6 different kinds of 9.3 by 6.2 Mauser in stock right now.
Say that again.
9.3 by 6.2 Mauser, one of my personal favorite rifle cartridges. We got 6 different loadings in stock right now. I shouldn't have said that because now it's all going to be gone on Monday, and I'm going to miss out.
If you don't have a gun for that, please don't buy it.
Is that for your drilling?
No. Actually, I have a Ruger African in 9.3.
I was going to say that's a big game cartridge, isn't it?
A European cartridge.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a fascinating cartridge. It's designed in 1906 by a German gunsmith named Otto Bach. For German settlers in Africa who realized when they got down there, instead of having like deer and wild boar in their gardens. They were having rhinos and
Yeah.
elephants in their gardens.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Basically, baby dinosaurs.
Yep. And
Basically,
those,
yeah, they had velociraptor problems. So Otto Bach designed a big bore. It's like a 35 or a 338 that'll fit in a standard Mauser action. And in a lot of countries, countries in Africa, and gosh, I want to go there someday. Gosh, I got to go there someday. This is the minimum caliber you can use for dangerous game. 9.062. I love mine.
Oh, okay. But this is not a thing that's for everyone. So Roy, that's all you, I think.
Should own one. Everybody should own one.
Oh, yeah.
If you got Cape Buffalo in your backyard, then yes, you probably.
Oh heck yeah.
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 I would love
those
to have
sound-
I would love
like-
to have a gun called a Ruger Africa. Hells yes.
A Ruger African?
Yeah.
Yeah, go get him, dude. Heck yeah.
Yeah. What'd you say, Walt?
No, one of the what do you call it? The bucket list hunts is Cape Buffalo.
Cape
Oh,
Buffalo.
baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and one of those ones where it gets gnarly too. That's be like where it gets close.
Yeah.
So yeah.
By the way, I threw it. There's a Andrew's Custom Leather video that went up of Dom over at Andrew's Custom Leather doing leather carving, which brings me to the whole Cape Buffalo thing. Sam makes Cape Buffalo holsters. They are so awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a really nice exotic skin Cape Buffalo. It just feels really good.
Yeah, I gotta check that out after we're done.
I have a bison. My wallet. I have a bison wallet, and I can tell you, just even American bison is like really nice, soft leather.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cape Buffalo is
Cape
that's some fancy
Buffalo.
stuff.
It feels.
That's some
it feels-
fancy stuff.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good actually. Whenever he shows me the Cape Buffalo things. So if anyone's wants like, oh, what leather should I choose? I say go for Cape Buffalo.
Cape Buffalo.
There you go. That's always a good thing. And you don't have to have a freaking Ruger African necessarily to get to get the holster, but
Hank, you ought to get one of those in 6.5 of 55 Swedish, because that's
6.5 Swede's a good card.
Yeah.
that's my favorite one of all time. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so ammo situation. Best thing for people to do when it comes to Barnauls is to just keep an eye on the website or sign up for the email notification list. Okay.
Right. Check the website frequently. Sign up for the emails, because again, literally, I'm not kidding. The ammo situation changes day by day, sometimes hour by hour, and there's such a demand. If something gets in and you see it and you want it, buy it then, because you wait a couple hours, it's going to go bye-bye.
And I'm not trying to tell anyone what to do out there, but maybe it would be cool, like if everyone out there in America has your ammo, maybe we take it easy a little bit and let our brothers and sisters in California get some ammo.
Yeah, I'm on board. I'm
know?
I'm definitely on board. Let them.
Chill out and
need
let
it.
these people get some ammo, please.
Yeah.
Give the UPS man a workout.
I'm telling
Come
you.
on.
Yeah, the UPS guys in California are going to be buff after this week.
Yeah, because it's been
Where
tough.
all those ammo sales?
That law went
Freedom, the left coast.
Right, that law went into effect. Was it December or January that law went into effect? Is it
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, those guys. It's been some months now that they haven't, been able to do this. So we might want to let them. So other than, I mean, obviously, we're fans of Brownells and everything, but there are other companies you could go to. I was telling you guys about Fort Scott Munitions. They sponsor my main channel so far as ammo. I don't think they have everything in stock right now either, but they are manufacturing stuff. I've spoken to them. They're manufacturing. They've hired new people. They're making as much stuff as they possibly can. You can use the code Hank10 if you go over there. I believe I saw PSA said that they do have some ammo in stock that they're sending out if people want to know. I've been talking to the Barnaul guys. They've got ammo as well, for all those folks.
They got the
out there.
best caliber
Look,
ever.
some 5.45,
Hank's-
Walt.
Hank's
What?
holding
There you go.
my favorite rifle caliber.
That's 5.45 by 39.
5.45. Oh yes.
Love
Yeah, from the
5.45.
Barnaul guys. I don't know if
that.
I don't know if Brownells get stuff from Barnaul or not. I'm assuming you guys do. I think you're.
I'm literally going to check the website right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we have so many products. Most of the time, that's the only way I can tell.
Yeah. So, hopefully everyone can get their hands out there. Like I said before, Lola's going to be posting deals like crazy. So just, be on the lookout for that. Go to Hank Strange, go to Lola's Deals and you'll see stuff, or go to lolasdeals.com. And Lola says, can you ask people to share the deals, please. Share it on social media. Remember, our Facebook got, unpublished, as Mike says. Unpublished. I believe it's deleted. The crazy thing about, like, my situation, and I hope Mike gets his page back. I'm not really sure what's going to happen there. But the thing with my situation, it's been over 7 weeks now, and they keep putting it in this thing where they're supposed to put it back on, and then the people leave it there and let that thing time out. They refuse to put the page back, is what I think.
There's somebody that you done pissed off. It does not want to put it back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Master Hank. I didn't mean to do it. Probably something I said.
Maybe.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know.
I was bad boy. Put me in the stand. I get to stand in the corner.
Yeah. What's...
I did that. That didn't bother me standing in the corner in school. That didn't bother me at all.
I bet you. I bet you
do it
lived.
a lot or
I
something?
bet you lived up in that corner.
Yeah.
That didn't bother me. That's not like corporal punishment or nothing. You just
Yeah.
stand there.
Yeah. Who knows what Walter was up to in that corner?
Back on topic here.
Uh-huh.
Did you guys see what the judge actually had to say?
Yeah, let's read.
Oh,
let's
yeah.
go through that. Oh
It's
yeah,
pretty good.
The riot act. The riot act.
As the court said, and this is from NRA ILA, quote, the right to keep and bear arms is the insurance policy behind the right to life, a shield from the tyranny of the majority. California wasn't just obstructing the people's fundamental right to defend their families and lives, it was encouraging unlawful hostility towards an individual constitutional right.
That judge said
Whack!
that judge said something to get those leftists all worked up out there. He said the right to life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how come we don't get this judge all the time in California? That's what I'm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
One thing I would say that I'm really weak on is how judicial systems work, and because you always hear this is going to the Ninth Circuit Court or the Fifth. It's I don't know what any of those are or where what sort of things go to each one.
Well,
but yeah, this judge seems like a badass.
Yeah. Roy, do you know about any of this judgery? You're from Arkansas.
Not as much detail as I should. I mean,
Okay.
I'd have to literally Google it and read up on it, but I should.
Yeah, I figured I'll ask Roy since he's the only professor on the panel. What were you a professor of, Roy?
I was only an instructor.
Oh,
chaos. That's what it is. Chaos.
Yeah, Professor Chaos.
Professor Chaos. I'll take that.
Yeah, you were an instructor. What did you instruct?
I was a college English instructor for 18 years.
Oh wow. Mm.
Will you tell us where
years.
Would you say where you worked? You not want to put this there.
Heck yeah, I'll say where I worked. I was adjunct and full-time at a variety of institutions. The longest stint I did was when I started, it was called West-Ark College, and now it's known as the University of Arkansas Fort Smith. In fact, it transformed from West-Ark to the University of Arkansas Fort Smith while I was there. And before that, I actually did a couple years at what's called the Gillette campus of the Northern Wyoming Community College District. So I lived for 2 years in Gillette, Wyoming.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. There you go. So,
yep.
Hopefully
that's all blood under the bridge, as you might want to say.
Hey, Patrick, just a little bit of 545.
Is that a Baker Light? Is that?
Yeah, this is an East German one. Yeah.
That's lovely.
You had to do it, Walt. You had to do it.
I have plums. I have no baits.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
see.
Walt,
When is Brownells getting some free?
AKs in that round, and I used to have an AR-15 ski in that round.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't make the AR run, so I converted it back.
Oh, okay.
Back before things went totally nuts, and when I built my crink, I got this Russian with 3 mags for $125. Yes, $125, which sounds crazy, but it's not. There you go. Plums.
So that's not Baker Light though, right? Or that is?
It's a different
it's some
okay.
sort of material. Yeah, look at that. That's the good stuff. Yeah, right. He's got the
German rain pattern.
Yeah, Walter, go ahead. Throw yours up there. Okay, awesome.
Hank is less than thrilled. I can tell.
No, I think it's awesome. I'm just jealous.
You got belt clips. If you're like a badass, you can hang this heavy ass thing off your belt.
Yeah, I just get jealous real easy. Here's a good question while we're talking about the AKs. when is Barnauls gonna go to do the retro AK thing? When's that happening?
Such a thing?
That's a great question. I have no answer whatsoever. That's to quote certain politicians, that's above my pay grade.
Oh,
and
okay.
I have to ask folks. I
don't blink if
them.
it's in development, Roy. You don't have to say anything. Just blink very rapidly.
I don't see us jumping with both feet into the retro AK market, but dude, I could be wrong because I got nothing to do with product decisions. But I guess.
Or you could be like a real politician and just misspoke. You just misspoke. That's all.
I just misspoke.
So
I did not have. Okay, never mind.
My next thing was going to be, I know you're related to Bill Clinton because you're from Arkansas.
Bill Clinton. Yes, that's right, Hank, and I feel your pain.
I feel your pain.
Pretty good.
You're pretty good. Do you have a cigar laying around somewhere?
So I can make Monica feel my pain?
Oh, boy. Oh,
and then hand that cigar off to Yasser Arafat. I think that's what he supposedly did. Actually,
is that how? That's how you're supposed to bless your cigar? Okay, I'm staying out of that. So let's. Oh boy! If you guys have questions for Roy on the subject of Barnauls, stuff that's available, you know, we got a Barnauls guy in here. Roy, you're marketing over at Barnauls. You're in the guerrilla marketing team, right?
Right. My official title is public relations specialist, but I wear many different hats. So I do all sorts of different weird things.
Gorillas in the mist.
Woo!
Gorillas in the mist.
Well, actually, since I'm from Arkansas, I'm going to write the book called Possums in the Fog. So,
Possums. Okay. All right. American Freedom Outdoors wants to know how many 350 Legend uppers are you guys selling at Barnauls?
Oh Lord.
350 Legend uppers. That's
not that common.
So we should talk about 350 Legend. First of all, what is it?
We should talk about this.
Is that a Hornady cart? That's a Hornady round.
It's a straight walled cartridge that is designed primarily for the set of states where deer hunting requires some sort of straight walled cartridge.
Wait, there's states that require straight wall cartridges?
Iowa is one of them.
For hunting?
That's crazy. Why?
Velocities, probably.
I don't know.
Well, yeah. I'm assuming some of them just don't want you hunting with AK round or 5.56 or whatever.
It's usually states in the Midwest. As far as I understand, it's states in the Midwest. Where I'm from in Arkansas, if it's at least a certain caliber and a center fire and the barrel's at least 4 inches long, you're good to go. I mean, you can hunt deer literally legally in Arkansas with a 380 automatic if the barrel's at least 4 inches long, good to go.
Right.
I mean, I used to, when I was in Arkansas, my deer rifle was an Orenco M14.
Nice.
So 308, whatever. But I moved to Iowa. In fact, Iowa did not accept rifle cartridges of any sort for deer hunting until just like a couple of years ago, I think. But as far as, let's see here. I'm looking at the website right now. I'm looking for uppers. We have a CMMG Mark IV upper. And then we have some 350 Legend barrels. And then we have some 350 Legend complete firearms. We have 7 of those, it says.
I'm not going to lie, the 350 Legend
rifle. Yeah, go ahead.
The 350 Legend looks like a really cool little cartridge.
Yeah,
it's like 357, but
it's like a 357 4570.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. 4570's on the list in Iowa too. Yeah,
Yeah, so we're here, let me see. I'll throw up, let's see if we got a picture of this that I'll throw up here. I actually got some 350 Legend from Barnauls because I'm going to be doing a video on a 350 Legend coming up. So the Franklin Armory guys have a free 350 Legend set of guns. I think they have like maybe 2 or 3 guns, complete guns that they're building 350 Legend. I'm trying to get my hands on one of the pistols.
I was going to say, it's obviously the 350 would be a good lever gun cartridge.
Yeah. I have not personally fired a single gun in 350 Legend. I've seen the ammo, but I've never fired a single round of it yet. Now, one I really do like, that is also legal in Iowa is 450 Bushmaster. I mean, I've got an AR. Sometimes I'll put a suppressor on a 450 Bushmaster. That thing is freaking awesome.
Yeah,
that's how you turn. That's how you turn a 20-round magazine into a 5-round magazine.
Actually,
it's like a semi-automatic 4570, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, we built up a gun. Brownells
Did we ever even shoot it? No, we did shoot it.
We did shoot it.
Yeah,
Brownells helped us with the parts. We got some stuff from the Franklin Armory. We built that up. That's pretty cool. We still have that gun.
It's an ass kicker.
Yeah.
It'll ring some steel targets, baby.
Yeah. Walter, you shot that. You remember that?
Which one? The
450?
450 Bushmaster. I shot that?
Yeah.
I can't remember if I did or not.
Yeah.
I know those guns, those ARs with those big cartridges like that kick like a mule. So, unless you have a good muzzle brake on the end. So.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It makes 50 cal not so bad. So.
Yeah. So let's see here. Okay, someone's asking me, Hank, how can I choose your mug over Liberty Doll?
It's easy. You click Hank's mug.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what he's talking about.
There must be a reason he's asking.
Yeah, I guess he's trying to make a decision if he should go with the Liberty Doll mug.
Okay, what's that about? I'm not familiar
I guess
with
Liberty Doll has a mug, and then there's obviously Hank Strange mugs also, but I mean,
are they where? Where are Hank Strange?
we have it. If you go to the website, there's links on the website to other merchandise that's not on Ballistic Ink. So we have some stuff with Teespring, and we've got mugs and things like that over there that people can get. So I mean, listen, I'm not going to tell you to choose one person over the other. Love us all.
But
Hank Strange.
Yes.
The real answer is babyfacepea.com.
Right.
No. It's patreon.com/babyfacepea. That's the real answer.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you one thing. Since these folks out there in the world got their stimulus checks, Safety Harbor Firearms business has been stimulated.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh man.
Good.
Mine went straight out the window.
Yeah.
I bought an AR.
Yeah.
I bought. What did I get, Hank?
You got a couple of guns. Don't even.
I got a mini 30. I got a 1022 takedown, and I got a what's that one? The single action.
It's a break open single action.
TUSC Arms.
Yeah.
All right, you got a mini 30.
Yes.
One of the things that just went live on the Brownells website just shortly ago was a Ruger stock with the side folder.
Yeah, he's got one.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could show you because it's
we can't show it.
Oh,
we don't show it. Yeah.
Like the certain 80s TV show.
Yeah, hold on. Let's take Patrick off of here. Oh, he's got the old stock for me. Okay, these guys are clarifying. They're clarifying. Liberty Doll is also on right now while we're on, and that's the thing.
Okay.
I mean, okay, Liberty Doll is very cute, and she's very astute. She's astute and cute. You must not electrocute. But, I mean, there's 4 of us here. Like, this is a lot of sexy man sausage. Okay? Like 4 different flavors. 4 different flavors all in one. That's how you could choose us. Please.
Sexy man sausage.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God.
I don't even know. Do we have you for the whole show, Roy?
Yes, you got me for the whole
show.
Good.
This might be that decision right now.
This might be it. This might be it. You have a special exemption from Brownells, right? I hope.
I'm gonna need some whiskey or something. Lord.
Please, Pete, if you ever see this, this is how you know Roy's a good guy. This is how you know Roy's a good guy. Yeah. Don't hold him responsible for what I say, or especially Walter. Not definitely what Walter said.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Samson. It's the Samson.
Is that the
stuff.
Samson manufacturer?
Yeah.
If,
got it already. Cool.
Oh my God. I got on the list when they put pre-orders in back in SHOT Show, and it took like 3 months. These things are awesome.
Yes.
I haven't heard from him. I ordered one too, and I haven't heard a word.
Yeah.
That makes me want to say, I pity the fool.
Yeah, by the way, can you just turn that over so YouTube could see there's no barrel or anything in this? There you
It's
go.
a piece of wood.
Yeah,
It's holler.
Awesome. Yeah. So.
It is.
Those are out now, and they just went live on the Brownells website just days ago.
Oh, so you can get them from Brownells?
How much?
I don't know if they're still pre-order or not, but they're live on the website. I'm going to right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Me too.
Mini 14 or Mini 30. I don't own either one, but I might have to now. So
Yeah, if you can tell us the price of those on there, that's it. That would be interesting. Also, do you have any 350 Legend left ammo? I know we're giving you a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay. Let me go here with this. Okay, Samson
Come on the show to do work.
Yeah, this is how we do it over here. Walter, by the way, immediately went to Barnauls.
I'm
The
trying
Ruger
to.
Mini 14 A-TM stock folding is $279.99.
Pre-order.
That's pre-order. I believe that's the same price you'll find it at Samson Manufacturing.
Yep.
And 350 Legend, 350 Legend.
Do I order one and then see which one shows up first? I probably end up with both of them the same week.
There you go.
But there's no problem with having two because they're that cool.
We have American Whitetail 350 Legend ammo in stock.
Mhm.
And that looks like that's the only ammo we have in stock. All the others are out of stock, but we do have American Whitetail 350 Legend ammo by Hornady in stock.
Okay, there you go. There you go. For anyone who's looking for that, there's some out there. I'm going to be doing something on the 350 Legend coming up. I know I'm working out the details right now. So for anyone who's
It looks
interested,
like a cool round.
yeah. I mean, I've never shot it or anything like that, but I know I have I've got a project in the works with the guys from Franklin Armory. So I was actually talking to them about that today.
I don't want to go down a rabbit hole, but if anybody's familiar with the old around the 351 self-loader, that there were some semi-automatic rifles chambered in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to look at the ballistics table, but it reminds me a lot of that one.
And that's rimless, right? 350. It has no rim.
I think so. Yes, that was one.
Okay.
It's an early semi-automatic rifle cartridge.
Oh, I mean the
350 Legend is also rimless.
Okay. And that'll run through a AR-15 magwell.
I think it will.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the way it was designed. Yes,
Yeah.
It's designed to fit standard AR-15 magwell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here is a question from Uncle Mike, which I think is a good question here. He says, "Are we going to see any cameos from Wolf Howitzer tonight?" And you know what? I was going to actually reach out to you with that request, Roy, because I know that you are the publicity agent for Wolf Howitzer.
I'm the PR guy for Wolf Howitzer.
Yes, right.
Wolf Howitzer did not know about the video cast tonight. If he had, I'm sure he probably would have asked to be on. But there won't be any Wolf Howitzer cameos tonight because Wolf didn't know.
Yeah.
I heard he's got the COVID-19. That's what I heard. He's in the basement. He's in the basement with Kumo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
I don't know if
nunchucks
modern
did it.
medical science knows exactly what Wolf Howitzer has. I don't know if that.
Got the COVID.
But that could probably be arranged. I could probably reach out to Wolf and see what he
Yes. Here's what we'll do. So in the future here, since we have Wolf Howitzer's agent on the show with us, I think we just got a verbal commitment, which is legally binding.
I will ask Wolf. I don't know because Wolf's his own man, and Wolf something you can't always predict what Wolf thinks or how Wolf's going to go. I mean, he's like the winds, right?
Yeah.
They shift pole to pole.
Yeah.
Mr. Breeze.
But
Breeze.
here's what I suggest: we can do a special Anchorman edition. Maybe we could invite some other anchormen on with Wolf. Who knows? We might get some other anchormen on the show with Wolf Howitzer leading the Wolf Pack, I guess.
The Wolf Pack. Oh my goodness.
The Wolf Pack.
Now, if the Wolf Pack had a gang sign, what would that look like? I mean,
I don't know. But maybe Wolf Howitzer, he can get someone he knows. I don't know, Pookie Love or something might come on with him.
Oh my goodness. What if you get Wolf with Pookie Love's hair?
All of that could be arranged.
Well, we ain't seen Pookie Love's hair lately.
Yeah, I know. We haven't seen my hair. Lola, so check this out. Look at my hair.
She cut your hair.
My hair's pretty bad. No, it's not cut. It's not cut. It's just...
Whoa.
You got the coronavirus man going on there, right?
Yeah, if you guys here, I'll do a close up so everyone can see. My hair is pretty bad. right now.
The longer your hair gets, the more Indian it looks.
That's what you call a no-hawk.
Hello,
right?
hello.
That's a no-hawk.
Yeah, Lola was like, "Oh, I want you to not wear a hat." I was like, "Oh, there's no way in hell I gotta wear a hat." Yeah, I have to wear a hat. My hair's getting pretty bad. I tried to bribe my barber to cut my hair yesterday. He's like, "No, man, I'm not getting locked up for you, son."
What if he just like, hey, come over, have some coffee?
No. Listen, how many of those conversations do you think he's been having? So I could. So
oh Lord.
So his barbershop is in this building that I'm in. I saw him pull, because I usually have my windows open when I'm editing and stuff. So I saw him pull in, and I went down there, and I'm talking to him, and he's like, "Dude, while I'm standing here talking to you, trying to tell you I'm not cutting your hair, there's other people texting me because they saw me over here."
It's got to be in the hundreds.
Yeah.
Got to be in the hundreds.
So
I mean, here in Iowa, we literally finished. Today was the end of week 6 of working from home.
Yeah, week 6. I think that's been all of us, 6. Right? How many weeks are we on, Walt?
I've been working from home since December 2018. I'm just.
Oh well, okay.
I've been at my shop every day since a month. So
yeah.
Every day I've been at the shop for a month. So. Yeah,
this has been going on for some time here. This whole lockdown situation. As you can see, look, I've got a beard popping out. Look at that thing.
Right. Well, I've got my wings going on here.
Yeah. So, it's getting pretty bad, man. Dudes
almost a mullet in the back, so it's getting crazy.
We had Rob. Go ahead. What was that, Walt?
I said it gets long and curly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Waves, natural.
Wavy.
Natural.
Wavy. Now you need to get some highlights.
Yeah.
Get some highlights. So I'll dye it autumn sunset. Yeah. Is what I'll do.
Did someone suggest a Flowbee? Oh my goodness.
Yes. Okay. Somebody. I'm too young, I guess. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Flowbee. So you wanna let me know what that is?
Oh, it's a hair cutting, like a set of clippers for cutting hair that's attached to a vacuum, so you can vacuum.
I do remember that.
What was that?
So your
90s?
bowl cut's nice and symmetrical.
Yeah.
That was 90s thing, I think. Yeah.
Was it the 90s or the early zeros?
I think it was 90s. Late 90s.
Yeah.
Was that a seen on TV product?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that now.
It's I think it's calling for big money now if you get that like on eBay or something. Because obviously that company I don't think is in business anymore, but
how
you have vintage Flowbee and collector's item Flowbee. Right?
Yeah.
Like the new Beanie Babies.
Yeah. The range says, "Hank, sorry, bro, that ain't no beard." Oh my gosh. Still can't get it.
I carry my revolver and single action.
I think it's magnificent, Hank. I think
Thank you.
Like grown down and
Thank
braid
you.
it.
That's why I love you, Roy. That's why I love you. Boss Hog says sometimes you gotta trust your wife. Oh boy. People are just going in right now.
Ronco, flying rich. Ronco.
The sharks smell blood.
Pile. It's merciless. It's a feeding frenzy.
Yeah. Where was I going with all of this? Oh, so
I have no idea.
So actually, last night we had Rob Pincus on the show. I don't know if anyone saw that on the panel.
I saw part of it.
Pincus went baldy, and he basically now looks like Nosferatu.
He's also a very coronavirus.
So he shaves here too, right?
Yeah, he said he shaved everything off because of the coronavirus.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was an interesting show. I'm going to be throwing up snippets of that. I already did 3 before we started the show. That should be going up on Hank Strange. If you guys want to check that out with Pincus. It was interesting. There's some interesting things going on. Walter, he was talking about your favorite show, Knob Creek. I don't know if you saw that part.
Yeah, I didn't see that part. No.
But he said that back in the 90s when he went to Knob Creek, there were a lot of neo-Nazi dudes at Knob Creek. So
really?
Yeah, I don't know if you were going back in the 90s, Walt.
No, I didn't go back in the 90s, but
never been to Knob Creek. I would love to go sometime.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of folks there. I don't know if there's that much of that anymore, but
yeah,
there's all kinds of people.
Yeah, he said back then it was pretty bad, but they cleaned it up. Like it was,
I mean, are we talking guys that were like obsessed with like Nazi memorabilia or something?
No, I don't think. I mean, Nazi memorabilia, I think, is a separate thing from all of that.
I was gonna say, because you go to like a guns show on the weekend, and that stuff is everywhere. I swear to God, I don't know why.
No, he said there were a lot of skinheads, neo-Nazi dudes.
That's
there was a real situation. Yeah, he was saying someone like me would not be able to roll around there in those times.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. We'll throw that up there, huh?
There's guns and gun parts and this way.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was an interesting conversation. Like, he was talking about really. So, Rob's got this whole responsible rebellion thing going on, and that's how we got into that conversation, because he came on to explain to the people. Rob, I think Rob's a good guy, but every time he comes up with stuff, some of the people in the gun world, like, if you say responsible rebellion, people get mad. It's like if you say you have to lock up.
Mad at the responsible part, and probably folks mad at the rebellion part too.
Yeah. So, it was interesting. It was an interesting conversation. I don't want to sidetrack on it right now, but he said he went to Knob Creek back in the days.
Yeah, back then I wanted to go back in the 90s. I was doing a lot of gun shows and stuff, and I just never could get away. So
yeah, Rob also said that this year going to SHOT Show was his 24th year going to SHOT Show.
Okay,
so
good for him.
Deep in the game,
in the industry a long time.
Yeah, it was like my 7th year. Walter, how long you been going to SHOT Show?
Since 2003.
Okay, so maybe like 17th or something like that. Yeah.
And Knob Creek 2000. That's the first time I went. Was in 2000. I think, so.
Yeah. What about you, Roy? How long have you been going? Just since you've been working for Barnauls?
Yeah, since I've been working for Barnauls, I don't remember if 2013 or 2014 was my first. So I've been to 6 or 7. I don't know. Okay. They all blend together after all 3 years. They all
imagine.
Yeah, it's a little bit crazy. I was talking about you, Roy. Remember you got the coronavirus at the.
I got something. I was flat on my back for 3 days in the hotel room and missed SHOT Show 2020. Basically.
Yeah, you were in the hospital at one point, I think.
Yeah, I actually wound up in an emergency room. I was good for range day, and then the next morning, something hit me so hard I wound up in an ER.
What were your symptoms?
Well, at first I didn't think I had coronavirus.
I'm seriously.
I remember he got mad when I said he had the coronavirus. He was like,
at the time everybody believed coronavirus.
He was all capitals on me. He was like, "This is not the coronavirus."
But there's an article that says for like 24% of cases, the symptoms are nausea, no vomiting, diarrhea, lower GI distress, lack of appetite, and that's exactly what my symptoms were for like 3 days, 4 days. Actually, I still had symptoms when I got back home. So here in Iowa, in fact, it was breaking news like 2 days ago. They're really ramping up the testing efforts, and there's a 3-tiered layer of testing that they're going to do. And the bottom of the 3rd tier are people who think they may have had it in the past, and they can get an antibody test. So as soon as that becomes available, I'm going to go get tested to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
because I wouldn't be surprised if it was, because for the longest time I believed, no, I didn't have coronavirus. I didn't cough. I didn't have a fever. But I read an article specifically about the symptoms that sound almost exactly like what I had, and I said, I wonder.
Yeah, he said he was negative. By the way, Rob said, because he said he got sick about 10 days after SHOT Show, but when he went to get tested for the antibody thing, he was negative on that. Sorry, go ahead, Patrick.
I that's what I was gonna say. Is I would love to see some more data on you guys that went to SHOT Show, getting tested for the antibody thing. Because Walter, I know you and
it's available here in Iowa. I'm going to get tested and go find out.
Your whole family got sick.
No, it was me. Well, on Thursday, Will was started with it, and then on coming home Friday, I kind of just started Friday night, and Saturday coming on the plane, I just felt like crap. But I had like a dry cough. I couldn't get anything to come up, which is normal when you get the mung. You can cough up some shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't cough anything up, and then I'm sleeping one night. And I'm not wheezing. When I'm breathing, just normal, just breathing. It was like, and it was. I couldn't get it. I couldn't clear it. It was the weirdest shit.
I think it was here sooner than we realize.
Oh, they're saying there's and obviously, just like we're not experts on this for anyone listening, but they're saying that this, like, I think they just revised when the first death was accredited to, and it was way back.
February, right?
February. Was it February?
Near San Francisco, early February. That's the article I read yesterday.
So yeah, it wasn't the normal. People say, "Oh, you had the flu." I said, "No, it's not the normal flu I've had before." Usually, when you get the flu, I get the flu. It's like you feel like crap. You get a fever. I get like a higher fever and stuff. I didn't really feel like I had a fever. When I did come home Saturday, I was sitting around. I got in the house and I felt warm, So I turned the air on, put some shorts on. I sat on the couch, put a blanket on over me, and then I got up to take a leak, and I got chills like I've never had before in my life. I was fucking shaking like I was.
I think you guys may have had it.
So then I went and put on. Then I went and put a long sleeve shirt, long pants, socks, the whole 9 yards, and I finally warmed up. But it was like, oh man.
Yeah. So will be interesting to see what comes out of that. But here's the thing: you guys have been going for a long time. I've been going 7 years. Every year, people get sick of SHOT Show, right? This is just one of the things. People come from all over the world, all over the country.
80,000, 100,000 people in one little area, yes.
Yeah, people get sick. We all see that. I've seen other guys at Barnauls be sick, etc., right? But this year seemed to me like there was a disproportionate amount of people that got sick. What do you guys think? Do you see that same thing? Or?
I've gotten a cold before. I get back and get the typical cold stuff, but not this crap like I felt. And it took about 2 weeks for me to get all my strength back. So
it sounds like it.
The other thing, and I'm not meaning to change the subject too much, but have you guys seen the stories coming out of both California and Chicago and New York where they're doing antibody studies, and the antibodies show that you've got your official number of folks officially diagnosed with it, but there's probably millions upon millions more people who have it who never knew they had it because lots of, like 50-60% of the cases don't have any symptoms at all.
Or your symptoms are not like where you go to the hospital.
Right, they're not bad enough for you to even go to the hospital.
Or it comes and goes, because in December I remember having something really bad that was unnatural that I've never had. And, I know we talked about this yesterday, but for me, I've got Crohn's disease, so my immune system is overactive, which is one of the things that happens to you when you have Crohn's disease. So I had something really bad. It lasted for about a week, went away, and then came back again. And came back again just as strong and just as badass. And so that time I was like, oh, I'm going to the doctor. I didn't go the first time. Second time I went, they did test me, and they said, okay, you've got the B strain of the flu. They did that crazy, thing that goes right into your brain. Right.
They stick. That's what happened to me at the ER in Vegas. They stuck. It was like a bamboo thing.
Yeah, like all the way. I was like, hey.
The guy said, "I'm sorry, Mr. Hill, but if it feels like I'm getting brain cells, that means I'm doing it right." So I'm laying there on the bed.
Yeah. So I had that, but so mine came back with the B strain. What do you remember? What yours came back with, Roy?
Mine, they told me I did not have the flu. I probably had some sort of, and I quote, virus.
Really?
Really. He said, Mr. Hill, you don't have the flu. You probably have some sort of virus. So, okay, I got some sort of virus. I don't know. And I went back and laid in the hotel bed for the next 3 days while SHOT Show happened.
Yeah. You were weird to me because you are Arkansas strong. I have seen you like not only running the bar, making drinks for everyone, but drinking everyone under the bar, and then still wake up the next morning and go to work
and get ready to rock and roll. If I get some Bang energy drinks in me, man, I can go all day.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah. But then I saw Will get hit, and I've never seen I've never seen Will like that. So that was weird. And then Walter got hit, but it was weird. Like Lola and I were sick before all of that, and it happens to us every now and then at SHOT Show. We get sick, but because we went through that whole thing in December at SHOT Show, we were fine.
Good, glad you were.
So it's kind of we have no clue of what's happening with anything.
No.
Yeah, they say there could be. Now they're saying that there could be an East Coast strain and a West Coast strain of the virus. So It's an East Coast, West Coast thing, like the brothers. And,
so now we got to find out. We got to find out who got the East Coast virus, who got the West Coast virus.
So they name one the Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, Tupac and Biggie. Yeah, exactly.
Tupac.
Yeah. Kathleen, music lover, wants to know what's up with your relatives, Walter. Awesome. You got cookies.
I just got cookies delivered.
Yeah.
Look at that.
If you guys don't know, and I don't know if anyone else knows anyone that actually got coronavirus here on the panel. Walter does. I believe your sister and your brother.
My sister in Las Vegas got the mung. And then I guess she's gotten better. I haven't heard anything like she didn't die or anything. Last time I talked to her, she was getting better. And then Peggy's brother in New Orleans, which New Orleans was a hotbed for that. Mm-hmm. The one brother got it, his girlfriend, because they lived together. She got it. And then her other brother tested positive too. So, but at the same time, her father went to the hospital with pneumonia because he's like bedridden right now. And but it wasn't coronavirus. It was just pneumonia. So, but yeah, so it's out there. I mean, yeah it's out there.
So, but everyone's doing okay. Everyone's recovering.
Yeah, everybody's on the road to recovery. Nobody had to go be hospitalized or anything like that. So.
Okay. Yeah. Does anyone else know anyone immediately, family wise or anything like that? Friends?
Not to my knowledge. I know people who have died.
Me too.
No one I know personally yet.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. It's an interesting thing to know that we shut down the country because it was the end of the world.
Yeah, it's time to open everything back up. Sorry.
It is.
Yeah.
Especially here in Florida.
Mm-hmm. Time to get back to business. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The thing with Florida, so everybody's talking about how temperature and humidity can kill it off really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
It's here in Florida, it's perfect. We're the perfect temperature and humidity to kill it off.
Yeah,
so.
I believe that Babyface P, you would be a perfect test subject to see if we could slice you open, put some sunshine up in there, put some disinfectant.
All right,
some Lysol.
You ready? So what he was talking about.
Now hold on. Let me just say this. So yesterday before the show, you guys can ask Lola, but we were doing the show with Pincus, so I didn't want to just go all in because Pincus already thinks I'm crazy. But before we did the show, I was looking at the briefing from the White House, and Trump had a guy come on that was talking about, hey, because Trump in the beginning said when it gets hot, this thing may go away, etc. And everyone, media said, hey, he's crazy. So he had this guy come on that did tests. A professional person who does tests on these things, and he said that out in the sun with disinfectant and things like that, the virus doesn't last that long, right? When exposed to UV, etc. So after that, Trump did say, you know what? I wonder with the UV light inside of a human body, if that would do something. He said that, and then he doubled down, and I saw Pence. Say something to him over on the side.
What the fuck are you saying, man?
Because immediately when Trump said that, I was like, yo, dude, check yourself.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up.
Yeah, exactly. I was looking at it like, yo, Trump, this will be on the news tomorrow, my boy.
The fake news is going to jump all over it.
Yeah, I could just see them, you saw all the reporters go, boop, 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 start paying. So he did, and he doubled down. He asked the doctor, what's her name? There's a female.
One that's always got a scarf on her.
Yeah,
neck.
There's a female virology expert there, and he asked her about it again. Maybe it could kill. Maybe heat. Some heat could do something. So he did do that. I know he said he was spitballing or making pulling everyone's leg. But he was kind of serious, and every now and then you mess up and you say something crazy, right? Yeah. Babyface, I know I cut you off. Sorry.
So from what I understand, one thing that is something we are studying and researching at the moment is a UV light that goes into an intubation tube to help clean the tubes from the inside. Mm-hmm. So you're intubated. They shove a UV light down your throat. I mean, you're under at the time. Mm-hmm. And that could be what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But
I think we could see. So this is the crazy thing about Trump. And look, I'm not do not believe in dogma, right? I do not believe in dogma to anything. And personally, I like Trump. I'm a New Yorker. I've met Trump before. I remember meeting his mom when she was still alive. All of that, like multiple times, all that kind of stuff, right? So I like him personally. Everyone says crazy stuff, me included. You know, we all say
Never, Hank, never.
we all say crazy stuff. When you
Hank
say
and the aliens, they're brothers. You know what I'm saying?
when you say something crazy, you have got to own up to your crazy, right? You got to own up to your, like, hey, listen, okay, that was a little bit out there. The weird thing is, at the same time, like Babyface is saying, you know, maybe there's some. Obviously, we're not going to take people and pour disinfectant or Lysol.
You're not going to inject them with disinfectant. That's crazy talk. Nobody is saying that.
Yeah.
There's no way they're suggesting that.
Yeah, but maybe UV light or something like that for sure. We put robots inside of people, right? You know, there's a possibility there. But do you think that Trump was talking about the UV light robots?
No.
No.
I didn't see it and I didn't read it, so I got nothing on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
think he was just spitballing and said something crazy because it seemed to me just like some craziness that, like, when we're doing this show, I just come up with crazy ideas and I say it.
Hey, we should do this. It's like, have you thought the practicality of that?
Yeah. Like, remember my
How
idea?
about hey, Hank Strange, how about you like the ass missiles? How about a UV ass missile?
UV ass missiles.
What's an ass missile?
Huh?
What is an ass missile?
Babyface. Ass missiles are something I invented.
You use on the Iranians.
What?
Yes.
I don't remember this.
Enemies of the state. Any enemies of
ass
the
missile.
Yeah, exactly. If Kim Jong anybody messes with us, we ass missile them. We have missiles specifically targeted to go whoop,
their butts,
right up the whoop.
and then it just blows them up.
You know they say from the rooter to the tutor, the ass missiles go right to the tutor.
Wasn't that a plot point from Team America World Police?
Sounds like it should be, yeah.
Yes.
It's not.
Are you feeling very, very Ronry right now?
Yeah, I look, by the way, if you have not seen Team America World Police, you must see that. Have you? I don't know. Has everyone seen that? No? Babyface?
Durka Muhammad Jihad, yes.
Yes. That is an awesome... Isn't that by Mike Judge? Isn't that a Mike Judge? I think that's
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's a Mike Judge.
No, it's the guys who do South Park.
Yeah, it's Matt Stone and...
was it Matt Stone? Okay.
Yeah. No, it's the guys who do South Park, yeah.
Okay, Mike Judge had nothing to do with that one, right?
No.
America!
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta watch that, Walter. You would love that. You would love it. Okay, remember, Roy, what was the name of... It was a parody based on that show that was from the 70s where they used Muppets, remember? And they saved the world.
Thundercats.
The Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a parody of the Thunderbirds, which I don't know about you guys, but I used to watch that.
I used to watch the Thunderbirds when I was a kid.
When I was a kid.
Yeah. That was
Old
very
enough to remember Thunderbirds, yeah.
Yeah, so Team America, that is Team America World Police is a parody of that. There's some really horrible stuff in there. I'm warning you right now.
Grotesque, awful, hideous things.
There's very bad stuff.
Or especially when they feed Hans Blix to the sharks. Yes, that's our. Oh, I gave away something. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hans Bricks. Oh.
If you look at that movie today, you would say, "Wait a second, these guys predicted a lot of stuff." It's as good as Idiocracy. If you haven't seen Idiocracy.
Oh, Idiocracy! Get out! I'm baiting.
We are living
Saturday night. The Saturday night rehabilitation.
I can tell you something right now. Idiocracy predicted cell phones.
Oh man,
Okay.
Idiocracy.
They've got what plants crave.
Yeah. Brondo.
It's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave.
Yeah.
What are electrolytes?
President Dwayne Hector
Elizondo.
Elizondo Macho Mountain
Macho
Dew, whatever.
Camacho. Yes.
That is a fantastic.
I don't know,
movie.
Walter. You probably haven't gotten a chance to see that yet, right?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, we got to have a party, Walter, and you have to see all the movies you haven't seen, including Coming to America.
That
You
would
haven't
take
seen
years.
Oh my gosh, you've never seen Coming to America?
I've seen
Oh,
it.
dude.
It's good. It's good.
We gotta have a party at Safety Harbor Firearms where
We just stream movies all day.
We strap Walter down to a chair.
He's got those things on his eyes.
Yes, yeah. Pin his eyes open and force him.
Okay, Walter. Walter, have you seen Young Frankenstein?
Oh, so good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
probably
that's
did,
good.
but it's been years ago.
So good.
Yeah.
You don't remember the putting on the Ritz number with Frankenstein? Oh my I cannot watch that scene without almost having a brain aneurysm. I've seen it like 3,000 times,
Yeah.
and I cannot watch that scene without almost having a brain aneurysm.
Oh, it's so good. I mean, anything by that director is amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What's his name?
That's the guy that did Spaceballs and
in Blazing Saddles.
Yes, Blazing Saddles.
Mel Brooks, right?
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks, yeah. Blazing Saddles was funny too.
Oh my gosh, I love Blazing. I own Blazing Saddles. I own, I own Young Frankenstein and Spaceballs too. I love those genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah. Another.
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh,
But
Robin
the
Hood
other
Men in Tights, I
awesome.
think is. I like Robin Hood Men in Tights. That's cool.
Okay.
That's cool. Yeah. You know what I was looking at recently, since somehow we got onto movies. Office Space. Office Space. I looked
I've
at
never
it.
seen.
Oh my gosh!
No, I have seen it, but it's been a long time.
My wife found that in the bargain bin at Walmart, the bargain bin, and she was watching it over and over like 3 days ago.
You must watch Office Space. If you don't watch Office Space, first of all, one of the things you're going to miss out on, and I'm going to throw it up here so you guys could see, you won't know what the Gun Nerd shirt is all about, first of all.
I'm looking for my red stapler.
That's so good.
I don't know. I'll put arsenic in the guacamole.
Yeah. I could just burn down the whole place. I could just burn everything down.
I think Hank, you found your mate. You and Roy.
Oh yeah, me and Roy found each other a long time ago.
Yeah, well, years ago. It's already happened.
Yeah, but so if Office Space, by the way, it's really cheap. Like I found it on iTunes, iTunes Movies for like $4. Office Space.
That was pretty early on for a lot of those guys' career, wasn't it? Like a lot of the actors in it, that was like early for their
Jennifer Aniston is in there. So if you like the ladies, you got Jennifer Aniston. If you think, I don't know who thinks Jennifer Aniston is cute or not. I think she's kind of like a girl next door cute. So I like her.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to come in on Saturday and work on those TPS reports.
Yeah. Yeah. If we gotta spoof something, Office Space is the number one thing to spoof. So if you're looking at the latest Gun Nerd shirt that we put out there, it's based on Office Space, and you guys have to guess what other movie. So basically, these shirts are always based on two separate things.
Two movies.
Two movies, or like movies, TV shows, kind of things. But yes, it's based on two things.
Because I already texted my wife and said, I think I may need this shirt. I'm going to look at the picture I took of it, screenshot.
Yeah.
And
that's available on Ballistic Ink. I saw yesterday that Eric shared. So everyone on Ballistic Ink, actually, you guys will see carrying those shirts. I saw Eric shared it up there yesterday. But yeah, I think it's awesome. Babyface, you got to see that while that was in development.
I got behind the scenes. I felt so special.
Yes, yeah. And I'm developing the next one right now. Developing the next one. It's going to be a whole series. So
Is that the one you asked me what? You asked me in one of them that you were like, what gun should this person have?
That was the first one. The first one.
That was the first one. Okay.
Yes.
It was a broom-handled Mauser, right?
Yeah.
So,
I don't think did I suggest that? No, I definitely did not suggest that.
That was no, that came in because of I don't know, you might have. But yes, that's two movies. That's Star Wars and Napoleon Dynamite put together. The first one. And the second one is, like we said, is Office Space. I'm waiting to see who knows what the other stuff comes. Where do you think the other elements in there are from, Roy? You're a pretty astute gentleman.
Okay, I was just looking at the picture, and the only movie I could guess is it combined with Heat?
No. Good.
Okay.
That's good though. No. Let's see.
John Wick flick?
No.
Oh.
No. Now, just you got to look at the elements in there. So are you saying that because of the suits?
Of the suit and
Because
the
of the
particular firearm.
Yeah. So look at that particular firearm. Look at the gun. Look at the gun.
I'm looking.
Think
Got it right here.
Think about the suit. Think about the suit. And even that pose. See, I always put poses in here. So if you think about the first Gun Nerds, there was a specific pose that we did in there, right? Which was from Star Wars, which Han Solo did in Star Wars. Oh, there we go.
I know it, but I'm not going to say it.
It's begins with a B.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's already been said in chat.
Yeah. So people are saying it in chat right now. I'll throw up links to everyone who's saying it. The range is saying Men in Black. It's not Men in Black. We're saving Men in Black. Don't think that we didn't think about Men in Black, but we're saving that one.
The Bourne Conspiracy?
You're getting close. Very close.
Yeah, but not quite.
Very close, Roy.
Big series from a British author.
Oh. Ian Fleming, perhaps.
Yeah.
But dude, that's got to be a Walther PPK. That ain't no Walther PPK.
No. But look at it though. Look at it. Which one? So obviously everyone knows it's a James Bond movie. Which James Bond movie is it from? Look at the pose.
After the horrible Pierce Brosnan ones, I don't know because I quit.
Oh, you quit. Wait, hold on a second.
I said I'm out.
Hold on. Those are fighting words. You just said fighting words. You don't
Laser Omega?
Yeah, hold on a second. Pierce Brosnan was one of the best James Bonds ever.
He was no Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
Even what's his face in Her Majesty's? What's the dude who did one? Not Timothy Dalton. The guy in between.
Timothy Dalton did too. He did too.
He did Her Majesty's Secret Service. What was that guy's name?
Oh my gosh, he had a very British name. That dude.
Yeah. But
who knows who the
guy who's anti-gun, who's now Bond?
Roger Moore was, but Roger Moore passed recently. He was anti-gun. Right. Roger Moore was anti-gun.
But I mean the guy who's now Bond.
Oh, he's anti-gun?
Yeah.
Well,
the guy now is, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. But guess what, though? That pose is from the current Bond. It's from one of the current Bonds. I haven't seen any of those. Yeah. Oh, okay. You haven't seen those.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Let's see if anyone out there knows what Bond movie that pose was from. Let's see how good you guys are on your movie posters. And also, let's ask this question here before we get back to others. This is gun related. Give me your top 3 James Bonds. Let me see. I'm going to start it off. I'm going to say Sean Connery, without a doubt, is the
absolutely
number 1 James Bond. Then comes to me, Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Then comes what's the name of this guy now?
I like the new guy.
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. Then comes Daniel Craig.
I've not seen any. I refuse to see Daniel Craig as Bond. Not a single one. I've never seen a Daniel Craig Bond because I refuse.
He's actually a good Bond. I will give him credit.
He is. I didn't like him at first though either. I didn't like him either in the beginning. But now it's going to be hard to see anybody else do James Bond if they're not, because Daniel Craig did it like the caveman brute way. It is kind of unfortunate that he's anti-gun, but most of these actor dudes,
especially
George Lazenby was Her Majesty's Secret Service. George Lazenby.
George Lazenby. You know why I knew I was supposed to remember it? Because if you remember The Incredibles, one of the superheroes in The Incredibles, I think, was Laserbeam or something. Laserbeam, yeah. Laserbeam. But, you know, Gazerbeam. Yeah. Right. So that's whatever weird thing happens in my brain. By the way, Chris Bullis said Casino Royale. No, that's not it. So there you go. Keep going. It's a specific movie poster. Check your James Bond movie posters. I know which one it is.
I would hope you would, as the creator of it.
But I'm waiting for someone to come up with it. Let's see if anyone else has got it here. Casino Royale's close. You got
Quantum Solace.
There you go. That's it. Here you go. So I'll throw this up on the screen.
Armament Naxos.
Yeah, I'll throw this up on the screen. So look at this is the poster from Quantum of Solace right here. That suit is based on. The whole pose, the gun, the suit, and everything is based on that. So there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Boom. Okay, but what do you guys? So who do you guys think best James Bonds? Walter, I know you've seen James Bond movies.
I haven't seen the new ones, but
Oh, so you're with Roy then. You don't like Daniel Craig either.
Connery.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of him. I like Sean Connery. Boom.
Okay, that's it? You're only Sean Connery dude?
Well,
Well, it's so difficult for Walter to talk movies.
it doesn't play a large part in my existence.
Obviously. We're gonna in that party that we're gonna have at Safety Harbor Firearms. We're also gonna have to make Walter look at some James Bond movies, the current ones, the after Sean Connery ones. So you're just a Sean Connery dude.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What about you, Roy?
I like Sean Connery. Some of the Roger Moore ones, especially the later ones, they started to make fun of themselves. They got so campy. Some of them are just absolutely ridiculous.
That was full blown 80s.
I actually liked George Lazenby. Yeah, I know he did only one, I think. I actually liked him as Bond. He was convincing. Timothy Dalton was okay. And Pierce Brosnan, okay. And then after Brosnan, when it was Daniel Craig, I have not seen a single Daniel Craig Bond. And I have absolutely zero plans to ever see Daniel Craig Bond.
Wow. Timothy
Dalton.
Dalton.
I like him.
Timothy Dalton is a good actor, but he looks like the bad guy to me, personally.
He's a little thin and wormy too.
Yeah, that's always been my thing with Timothy Dalton. But he's a good actor. If you ever saw, what is the Hot Fuzz? You ever saw the Hot Fuzz movie?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh my! You have to see Hot Fuzz, man. You gotta look at that. That's one of my favorite British movies.
Okay, Hank. All right, since we're on here, your personal top 5 movies.
My top 5 ever.
Top
Okay,
5.
Okay. Give me a second.
No particular order.
Huh?
In no particular order.
In no particular order. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna come back to it. We got to get Babyface first on the Bond movies, since he's the.
I've already agreed with you.
Oh, you agree with me on my thing? Okay,
yeah, I think your list is
top 5. List. My favorite movie. Let me see.
Empire Strikes Back.
No, actually no. Fifth Element is gotta be. Fifth Element to me is awesome. Donnie Darko. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna say Fifth Element. Let me see what other movie I'm really, really crazy about.
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Okay. Come on.
That's a good one.
Fantastic movie.
You're throwing me off.
George, not the livestock.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of movies that I know all the quotes. Okay, I'm gonna say Coming to America should be definitely in there. Coming to America.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of Coming to America. I also like one of my favorite Eddie Murphy movie is really Golden Child. You know, like I want the knife. That's my. Come on, Golden Child. I love Golden Child. Eddie Murphy doesn't even like that movie, but I thought that was pretty good. Anything with Charles
Saints.
Dance, huh?
Boondock Saints, the original, the first one. You never seen the Boondock Saints? It's a
no. I know. I know what it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's 4. I got to get one more though.
Man, I'm thinking my movies here. My movies. Which ones are the ones that I watch over and over again?
Yeah, the one. If you see it's on or you own that you gotta watch no matter what.
Man.
Yeah, I'm trying to think on this right now. I like a lot of fantasy stuff. So I'm gonna go with what is it? Not Men in Tights. It's Stardust. I actually like Stardust. That's a movie I watch over and over again. I don't know if you guys who's ever seen Stardust. You don't even know what that is, right? I'm
familiar with the name, but I don't think I've seen it.
It's a romantic fantasy.
Bruce Lukeman says Ernest goes to jail.
Ernest goes to jail.
I wasn't even thinking any Ernest. But while we're on that, I will say Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Actually, Ace Ventura: Pet Detective is a classic American movie.
Oh God.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. I can't do anything with him anymore. Nothing.
Oh yeah, is it tough to see?
I can't. Why can't they keep their freaking mouth shut and just make me funny?
Wait, who won? Oh, what's his name? Because he's nuts.
Yeah.
He's a freaking leftist.
Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey. But Jim Carrey was so
funny.
I mean, Jim Carrey movies.
Remember on Living Color and Living Color?
Oh yeah, in Pirate.
Fireman Bob or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Fire Marshal Bob, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Jim Carrey was so great. Like Jim Carrey was that dude that you could be miserable. Do you remember the Cable Guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Cable Guy was like an early Jim Carrey movie, and if that doesn't make you laugh, I don't know what will. I mean, let's see. Like the Cable Guy, he did Pet Detective. I even like the second one, but the first one was just insanity.
Me, Myself, and I.
Yeah, Me, Myself, and Irene is
Okay,
real fun.
Irene, that's right. Me, Myself,
I'm
and
gonna
Irene.
I'm gonna call out one of our chatters right now. Motorbrother says Cats is definitely Hank's top 5.
No.
Oh, I never mind. I thought he said it was his top 5. I was like, are you what?
No.
You better not make
Cats?
a new one.
No.
You better not. No, okay,
Like-
good. I misread it. I thought
No.
he said it was his
Like
top
the
5.
musical Cats?
Yeah, I actually
buddy.
when I was a kid, I actually saw the musical Cats living in New York.
Well,
I will never watch
you'll
the
be
movie.
okay. We'll give you medicine. It'll fix
Yeah.
it.
You've somehow you've done a great job overcoming that trauma, Hank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. See, John Doe says, wife and me were on a month-long kick with Stardust. Stardust is such a good movie. You will watch it over and over again. You got to
What's
go
it
look
about?
at it. So basically, it's about it's a fantasy movie about this star that falls out of the sky, and she's a beautiful woman, and it's about this young guy that goes to bring a piece of a star to this girl that he's crazy about, to prove his love or whatever. But it's a fantasy movie. It's got all kinds of stuff. It's got lots of killery in it. It's just like I can't think of a
Ian
more.
McKellen's in it. as
Yeah.
a voice actor.
Oh yeah. What's his name? Rob. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go to Stardust and tell you guys. I got to pull this up.
Oh my gosh.
There's famous.
Peter O'Toole was in it. Good grief.
Yeah, there's famous actors in there. What's his name is in there? Claire Danes is in there, but
Right.
the guy, babyface, you like this? The guy who played Daredevil,
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Cox, is the main character in there. That he was Daredevil.
I still have. When did it come out? It doesn't sound familiar to me. at all.
2007. That's what it says
2007.
there. on it.
Okay, that was when I wasn't watching movies because I was just getting into college.
Yeah, Robert De Niro is in there.
Talk about another lefty that
Oh,
hates
another
guns.
nut job.
Oh God.
But this movie, I'm telling you guys, this movie. By the way, Michelle Pfeiffer, yo, you will enjoy Michelle. Who does?
Another
Tell me
crazy,
on this
right?
panel who. Well, I know. Okay. Michelle Pfeiffer might be crazy.
Hank
Tell
loves
me you
the
don't-
crazies.
Tell me you don't think Michelle Pfeiffer is cute. That's a cute chick right
Well,
there.
The crazies are the best actors. That's the problem. Is because they're crazy. That's what makes you a good actor.
Yeah, I like Michelle Pfeiffer. Probably the best Catwoman ever.
Yeah.
Oh
Come
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm on
come
board.
on now.
Now
Come
that
on.
was a good.
Meow.
The first Batman movie. With
Yeah.
Mhm.
that was
What's his name?
Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
was
Michael
it Michael Keaton?
Yeah.
Michael Keaton
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
the Joker was what's his name?
Yeah.
I
Old actor. I can't believe I'm forgetting his name right now.
Got the with smile.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson.
Prince.
Yeah.
Prince did the soundtrack for that.
It's Jack Nicholson.
Really?
Yeah.
that's
With
Yeah.
smile.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
that was one where he pulls that giant pistol out of his pants.
Like
Yeah.
a Dan Wesson
Right,
with
yeah.
arrows.
like 27-inch barrel. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kathleen Music Lover says They Live, Rowdy Piper. That was actually a really good movie. To me, Idiocracy is a movie I watch over and over again.
I've never seen They Live, but in the last couple days I've watched a couple of like YouTube clips from it.
Mhm.
It is so strikingly modern. Like the take on it on like modern politics and how like obey everything your government says. Like, oh man, it is so spot on still.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where the line, I'm here to kick
Chew
ass
bubble
and chew
gum?
bubble gum.
Yes,
I'm
I didn't
all
know-
out of bubble gum. That's where it comes from. Yeah.
First
I
of
didn't
all,
know that until like yesterday.
let me tell you something. I grew up in the WWE or F or whatever. I think it became F, but it was E.
That's wasn't it?
Yeah, I grew up
here
in
we go.
I grew
Here
up
we go.
in the Roddy Piper generation.
What are you gonna do, brother, when these 27 pythons wrap around your neck? What are you gonna do? Oh, sorry.
Roddy Piper was cool, man. He was cool, but that movie was pretty good. And I think like a good movie shows you things in life, even if it's like sci-fi or fantasy or something like that that's real. And I think that, the whole premise of They Live was that, remember, I don't know, Walter, if you saw this, probably not. We're going to have to pin Walter down to watch this movie, too. He found those glasses, remember? And when you put the glasses on, you could see the aliens living among us, and that kind of stuff is happening. I'm just telling you.
All right, I got it right here. Wayne's World.
Wayne's World, that's good. Wayne's World's good, but so is Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted, good movies.
Bill and Ted's good.
But the first one, not the second one.
Oh, you don't like the second one?
The second one, not really.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of good. DC2 Megaboo says Hulk Hogan's No Holds Barred movie.
Hey, brother.
Yeah. Oh, Night Train said Kim Basinger was in the first Batman. You know what?
Kim Basinger.
Yeah. That's a hot chick who's really crazy.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's batshit though. Come on, let's be honest.
You mean they're all fucking crazy, Hank?
Not as crazy as Kim Basinger crazy.
Oof.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorite movies is Dune, and the
original
Dune movie. Yeah,
with Sting in it, right?
Yes, that is a really good movie.
And Patrick Stewart. Yeah, Sting, Patrick Stewart, and
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
You could throw Patrick Stewart in just about anything, and I'd probably like it.
Yeah.
That dude's such a good actor.
But
all right, I got it. You mentioned in the chat there, Hulk Hogan. I've been in Hulk Hogan's house, the one he used to have in Bel Air here in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Doesn't he?
I used to work for the gas company.
Okay, I was about to say, were you in one of the things that Hulk Hogan used to do?
No, brother, I wasn't. But I did get to go in the house, and I got to go in it when they were building it too. Time.
You should give mad props to Hulk Hogan for single-handedly taking down Gawker.com. That trash website.
That is something on a freaking headset.
That's something only Hulk Hogan could do.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan was cool. That's like a classic Floridian dude right there. Who's
we used to go.
Florida man, definitely Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He used to play in a band. And at a bar that I used to go to when I was growing up, I will say, he was already past the bar time and the band thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he used to play in this South Tampa thing.
What was he, lead guitar or what was he?
He played some kind of guitar. I'm not sure which one he did, but yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I think in the back of my memory, I remember Hulk Hogan playing guitar in the ring. Am I wrong about that? I thought I've seen that.
He came out with a guitar before.
Yeah, I thought I've seen that before. Let me tell you, the best Floridian actor ever, though. Come on. We got to give it up to Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds Floridian?
Those right there, like Smokey and the Bandit, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. Cannonball Run. Cannonball Run.
And you some bitch.
A friend of mine was actually an extra in Smokey and the Bandit, so I think that's a new Jeff Foxworthyism. If you or anybody you know was an extra in Smokey and the Bandit, you might
be a redneck.
I think my favorite. This is going to be kind of dark, but my favorite one was one of his very earliest. Was Deliverance. I mean, good grief.
Yeah, that's not good for my people. My people.
Oh yeah.
My people are not a fan of Deliverance, but.
So you guys want a funny story from Deliverance related? So we had our wedding. Marley and I had our wedding in North Carolina in the Great Smoky Mountains, which is where Deliverance was filmed. So all of the bridesmaids and groomsmen are staying up on the very top of the mountain in this one house, and a couple nights before they all get there, and it's storming, like absolutely pouring. So Marley and I drive up to say hi to everybody and see what they're doing. They're watching Deliverance in the dark in this house. No. And I we walk in and I'm like, you guys know that was filmed like right around the corner from here, right? Like
right.
The quote unquote retarded kid with the banjo works at the Walmart down the street from where we're having.
Right.
Is that the one that looks like Biden?
Yeah.
They've done those comparisons.
I've shown Deliverance the night before a float trip before.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
One of the cool things about Deliverance is, of course, it's based on the novel by James Dickey, and at the end of the movie, the sheriff who's investigating, that's actually James Dickey who wrote the novel.
Oh.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. The one that says, "Don't you never do nothing like this anymore." That's James Dickey. That's the novel.
Yeah. All I know for Deliverance, it's a movie that that my people usually don't like. You
Your
know,
people, black people, like it?
not a fan of that movie. And then whenever like growing up in New York, if you could be going to Pennsylvania and they're like, man, just make sure they don't go Deliverance on you. I remember a time Lola and I we were doing something in like northeast part of Pennsylvania, right? I was working on this documentary. We got lost. We were going to meet the guy, and we got lost. And there's some dudes in a pickup truck behind us that are all mad because I'm driving slow, trying to figure out where to turn off and all this kind of stuff. And there was no cell phone signal, so we couldn't call the guy. We tried to go to a restaurant. They wouldn't let us use the phone or anything like that there. And there's these guys in a pickup truck behind us really mad, and they're like riding our bumper. And if you look at, we could see in their truck they had like rifles in the back. And Dolores, she was like, wait a second, are they going to go Deliverance on us? Is this going to be the end?
Well, Hank,
yeah.
You got it.
So Deliverance always brings about this like scariness in people.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
so,
I've told.
How do you feel about Sling Blade? Some people call it. I call it a Kaiser Blade.
I wouldn't even look at it. I wouldn't even look at that.
Have you never seen Sling Blade?
No.
Oh, dude.
What?
Dude,
no, I'm not looking at it.
You're a movie guy.
It's one of my favorite movies.
You're a movie guy. And you've never seen Sling Blade.
Oh, dude, you got to see Sling Blade.
The acting alone is just.
It's about time you seen Sling Blade.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
No, I don't know.
Billy Bob Thornton as a
Arkansas, you know.
Oh my God, it's so good.
That's not how I want to see Billy Bob, by the way.
Oh Lord. Okay. Well, some of my top 5 movies are going to be. They're not really going to fit. I think I have a thing for Peter O'Toole. And I'm not gay, but if I were,
yeah, Peter O'Toole. That
Lawrence
makes sense.
of Arabia is always in my top 5.
Lawrence of Arabia. That was a good movie.
Oh, dude.
That's an American. Wait, hold on a second. Was Lawrence of Arabia an American movie? Or was that a British?
That character's English?
That character's English, set in World War One.
But who was that? Was that a Hollywood?
1960, whenever. Let's see here. I'll Google it.
Was that a Hollywood movie or not? I can't remember.
Yes, it won an Academy Award for Best Picture.
Okay.
Apocalypse Now is always in my top.
Yeah, that's pretty classic.
Look, Walter agreeing, but I guess why? There's tanks in there. Tanks, napalm.
I saw the bloody thing at the theater, I did.
It's a British epic historical drama, 1962, Lawrence of Arabia. The movie adaptation, against another Peter O'Toole flick. Have you guys ever seen Peter O'Toole and Katharine Hepburn in Lion in Winter? Oh my God! Oh my God! You got to see that. If you've never seen Katharine Hepburn and Peter O'Toole.
I think she just was reincarnated.
Oh, God. Timothy Dalton's in that one.
Yeah. I think.
Oh yeah. There's everybody's in that one. Blazing Saddles is always in my top 5.
Good, yeah.
Blazing Saddles. Oh my gosh. I'm waiting for my son to be old enough so I can indoctrinate him. He's close. Not quite.
What do you think? He can't understand the Blazing Saddles?
I think he said the sheriff is near. No.
Mongo not know. Mongo only pawn in games of life.
Can you imagine if that movie actually had Richard Pryor in it? I mean, the guy that. What was it?
Didn't he write the jokes for it?
Richard Pryor wrote that movie. Yeah,
he wrote that one.
What was the name of the guy? What was the name of the guy that was in there? The black guy in that movie?
Yeah, that was like the only movie he ever did.
And then he died or something? Yeah.
No, I don't. Is that guy still alive?
I think he died not that long after.
Yeah.
Brian. I'm looking it up.
Yeah. Brian Quick says Thomas Crown Affair with Steve McQueen.
Cleavon Little.
Yeah.
He died in 1992.
Oh. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
That was like the only thing he ever did, and he's genius in that. He's awesome. He says you gotta let me go.
Yeah, you cannot make that movie nowadays. The political correctness.
It's a shame.
The political correctness. Only in Nollywood, only in Nigeria can they make this movie.
It's true. No, it's completely true.
Yeah, because America could not make that movie ever again.
And that's the thing. It skewers racism and all sorts of stereotypes. It just fillets them to the freaking bone, and it's so stinking funny.
Mr. Lovell says, "Hold on while I whip this out." That's a lie.
Or whenever the fight breaks over into the musical that Dom DeLuise is directing at the end. Oh,
That movie is stupid. I don't know, Walter, have you ever seen that?
Which one?
Blazing Saddles.
I've seen most of it.
Most of it? Oh, okay.
If I have, yeah.
So good.
Walter, that's your kind of movie right there, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
You would love it.
That's your kind of movie. No, there is no political correctness.
Well, there shouldn't be in comedy because comedy is nothing without.
Oh, it is anti-political correctness.
Yeah.
and it's so funny. It's so well acted.
Yeah.
I mean,
We can't do that anymore. Just like you were saying,
Slim
Walter.
Pickens.
We can't do In Living Color anymore. In Living Color will never be done ever again.
No.
Never. That's done. Night Train says best movie for guys who like movies, The Great Escape. So there you go.
that's a good one.
The Great Escape.
Chris Bullis says Saving Private Ryan, one of the greatest American movies, but a tough movie
That's
to
up there.
watch. Yeah, that's a tough movie for me to watch. It's to me, I feel like it's just too real.
The movie with Mel Gibson, We Were Men.
Or We Were Soldiers.
We Were-
Yeah.
Yeah, We Were
Great
Soldiers. One of those
Escape.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the one where they like dig a tunnel?
Right.
And then
The Great
Sydney
Escape
Queen's
is.
in there. There's all sorts of very famous
Yeah.
actors from the 60s and stuff.
Yeah.
It's whenever the end, he's trying to jump the motorcycle over the barbed wire to get into Switzerland, and he doesn't quite make it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been so long since I've seen it.
Oh, geez, what's the guy who was in Rockford Files? What is his name?
Jim Gardner.
Garner, yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Gardner.
Yeah. He's in there. There's
He's a cool
all
actor.
sorts of. Yeah.
That was
Richard
a cool actor.
Attenborough.
What was
Bronson.
support your local sheriff? I think so, right?
How about the outlaw Josie Wales?
Yes.
So
Yes.
the best cowboy movie ever
With the minigun. Gets the minigun. Didn't when he gets the minigun, just shoots the
at the end.
the soldiers
Yeah,
up with the
yeah.
minigun? Yeah.
Oh.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
I'm
I'm a
leaving Missouri scum.
That's what Babyface just said. What I was gonna say.
Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Best cowboy movie ever.
It's
Good, the Bad,
goddamn
and the Ugly.
4 hours long,
Yeah.
but I can still watch every
Which
second
one,
of
Hank?
it.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yep.
We watched that. We're working our way through. We've got up the entire Clint Eastwood spaghetti western collection. We did that like last week.
Ooh. Since Hank is the resident movie buff here, Hank, do you know why it's called a spaghetti western?
Because it was made by the Italians.
No,
was
it
produced-
was made
It was produced by the Italians.
Filmed in Italy.
Yes, produced by Italians, filmed in Italy. A lot of the actors were even Italian.
Mm-hmm.
spaghetti
Yeah.
westerns.
See, look, old Hank
Try-
Stone knows something. I know a little bit about the movie, but I'm obsessed with movies. And I don't know if we got to Walter yet to tell us his favorite movies. I have to throw in a fish. I like a lot of British movies, which, but A Fish Called Wanda.
Don't know that one. I know
What?
Snatch.
Yes.
You never saw A Fish Called Wanda?
John Cleese.
1988.
What?
Fish Called Wanda.
Yeah. What was her name? Joe.
John Cleese, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis, man.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a good
Never
movie.
heard of this one. No.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
Oh,
will,
here we go,
you will
here we
die
go.
laughing.
This is an old movie, Around the World in 80 Days.
Yeah, that was good. The original one. The one with Jackie
Yeah,
Chan is
right.
horrible, but I've watched it. You know what? I hate when people remake a movie and it's terrible. So
That's
Yeah.
pretty common, though,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
if someone tries to remake Goonies and they mess up
No.
Goonies, yeah, then we will
It's
send
like
ass
the
missiles.
remake of Magnificent Seven. I have never seen and I never will.
Oh, well, okay, so let me just say this, Roy. Full disclosure.
Hit me.
Magnificent Seven movie, we have a connection to that. Actually, Sam Andrews made all the holsters in that movie. So the guy that I know, Sam Andrews, that makes that's like probably the biggest
Talking about
videos
the
of my...
modern remake, right?
Yeah, the modern remake, he did all the holsters in there. Good guys, bad guys. He makes a lot of holsters in those movies that when you see those movies come out.
Since we're talking comedies,
Mm-hmm.
Airplane?
That's classic.
Yes.
Hey, Timmy, have you ever seen a
Stop
grown
calling
man
me
naked?
Shirley.
Yeah. Airplane 2, Airplane 3.
I said that. I forgot what I was on, but I said that to somebody who had never seen Airplane before.
Yeah.
I was like, ever seen a grown man naked? He just looked at me like I was.
No, I mean,
My
ever
favorite-
spent time in a Turkish prison? Yeah.
My favorite part is the inflatable pilot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Autopilot.
Yeah.
Do you like movies about gladiators?
Did you got what was the hip hop version of that movie called?
There's a hip hop version of.
Yes.
Of,
Oh my God, Kevin.
Airplane?
Hold on. Kevin Hart was in it. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna tell you.
my
Someone's
God.
gonna tell me Kevin Hart was in the hip hop version of that.
Soul Plane.
Soul Plane. You guys.
Soul.
Okay.
What?
Oh Lord, I gotta see that.
You guys might want to see Soul Plane.
Oh, dude. Okay. For my next coronavirus shelter-in-place movie, I gotta see
Soul
that.
Plane.
Yeah.
I gotta see that. That's
Let me
gonna
tell
happen.
you. I'll tell you who's in Soul Plane. By the way.
Oh my Lord.
Dog.
So, Snoop Dogg's in there. Tom Arnold, who's one of my favorite. Tom Arnold
Oh
cracks
my
me up.
God.
Tom Arnold's in there. Kevin Hart's in there. Very early movie. Method Man. METHOD.
Is this one of those that's like making fun of blaxploitation?
I don't know how you classify that.
What is this?
It is
I'm
a-
watching the preview. This is.
It is a
Oh my
crazy movie. It has Godfrey who's in there. Godfrey is like a comedian. He's an American, but his parents came from Nigeria, so I think he's really funny. You got D.L. Hughley. You got a whole bunch
Oh
of
my
people in
God.
there. The funniest part of that, Missy Pyle is in there, which I weirdly think Missy Pyle is really cute. So Missy Pyle, it was in. Let me see if I can tell you guys. She was in Galaxy Quest. She was one of the aliens in Galaxy Quest.
She's got a
Yeah.
interesting looking face.
Yeah. But that movie
Oh,
is
she's Missy Pyle is the antagonist in the what's the rollerblading? Oh, hold on, I gotta pull this up. I
John
can't remember
Witherspoon. That movie's classic. You got to see Soul Plane. You got to see Soul Plane. It's classic. It's about Kevin Hart. There's something bad that happens. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. In an airplane, and he sues them. He sues them, and then he the money that he gets from his settlement. You know, like people say, when I get my settlement money. So Kevin Hart gets his settlement money. He buys an airline. You know, basically it has one plane, which he's put spinners on the plane.
Yeah.
It's insanity. You have to see this movie.
Really fly rims on the plane.
Yeah.
Mr. Lovell, don't be a menace while drinking your juice in the hood. Oh, that is fucking classic.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, there's so many good movies out there. Well, Walter, have you hit us with your favorite movies yet? Someone said Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
I like. They were talking about doing a sequel to that.
I don't. Wait, is what's his name still around? What was the name of the main guy in there? I always think it's Phil Collins, but it's not Phil Collins. It's a dude who looks like Phil Collins.
Yeah, I knew who you were talking about. Yeah. But that was kind of a breakthrough movie where they mixed live action and.
That would be kind of really expensive nowadays.
Yeah, but it's a lot easier now. The technology's better
Bob
now.
Hoskins. Bob Hoskins.
Yeah, Bob Hoskins. Yeah.
No, he passed in 2014.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a good actor, by the way, Bob Hoskins.
I'm going to change subject just a little bit.
Yeah.
To enjoy other people's grief.
Yeah.
Anybody here fly RC planes? Remote controlled planes?
No.
I just found a video on YouTube, a thing on YouTube where it's 250 RC plane crashes in 30 minutes.
What?
And something about watching people crash their expensive RC planes.
Oh, wait, someone messed up the airwaves or something, and then all these planes crashed?
No, they just have all
it's a
these wrecks.
compilation.
Of 250 different crashes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bob Hoskins, Richard Mondo's reminding us, yeah.
Yeah, that was Who Framed Roger Rabbit's good. Yeah, that's why I got Jessica Rabbit up on the wall because
That was an excellent movie. I don't know if they could really make that again.
Why?
Because the artistry, a lot of stuff that went into making that movie, I don't know if you could really. Like Hollywood now is so bad, man. They would SJW the living crap out of that.
Well, that's the problem. They have to have a quota. They got a quota, so they got to have some. And I'm going to say it. Got to have so many black folk. Got to have so many Orientals, Asians, excuse me. Got to have so many
right, Walter.
lesbian and
please.
Just got Hank's show pulled. It's over with.
Lesbians and biracial couples. We have to have all this stuff. And when it's like, okay, I know that stuff's out there. Trust me, but
you don't have
did it fit into World War II beach landings? No.
This is what I think. This is what I think messes up a lot of things in America. Out of these movies that we said, we've said some movies that are mostly black casts and stuff like that, and everybody loves them. And we've said some movies that there are no black people in it, and everybody still loves the movies. I can't remember if Goonies had any black people in it, but if I come in the middle of Goonies, I will watch that movie.
I mean, people complained about the movie Dunkirk, and there were no black people in Dunkirk. Well, guess what?
It's history.
There weren't any. So you don't put a Japanese dude and a black dude coming out in Dunkirk.
I'll let you guys in on a secret. Mm-hmm. In the movie Titanic, the ship sinks. I don't know if anybody knows that, but
lots of people died.
So here's another one for you, Hank. Mm-hmm. Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, classics. Eddie Murphy, come on. Eddie Murphy was awesome. I don't know how he is nowadays, but Eddie Murphy's awesome.
Eddie Murphy, old Eddie Murphy's fun.
Yeah, 19-year-old Eddie Murphy is dangerous.
Oh yeah,
dangerous, man.
Leather suit on, you know.
Yeah,
leather suit.
tight ass leather suit. Dave Chappelle has taken over that mantle, I think, today. Like Dave Chappelle, is Dave Chappelle in any classic movies? He's in movies, but I don't know. Like, there was the one where he was just a stoner. I forgot the name of the movie.
That one was pretty funny.
Yeah, but Dave Chappelle has taken over that dangerous, funny level. Like, Chappelle Show is another show that we'll never see anything like that.
They say he's in Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Oh, heck
okay,
yeah.
so he was in a classic.
Yeah.
Was he really?
Yeah. I forgot that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Okay,
this is a Jew. I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Not a movie, but one of the funniest things I ever watched, especially as a kid growing up, is Benny Hill.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, Benny Hill.
Benny Hill is like, and especially, I guess there's uncensored Benny Hill too.
Yeah, that was my first. I remember living as a kid in England, living in London in the 70s. Benny Hill was, my first relatively easy access to boobies.
I mean, Benny Hill.
Living in London in the 70s, did you ever see The Goodies?
What do you mean, The Goodies?
The Goodies, the British show The Goodies.
The Goodies. I don't remember that. I remember Benny Hill. I remember Benny Hill. I remember not the Muppet Show, believe it or not, was big in England.
Okay.
There was only like 3 stations when I lived there.
Right.
There still is.
Yeah, and then a lot of like
B, and C.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Benny Hill, I remember a lot, but I watched Doctor Who and stuff like that there. My mother looked at this soap opera called Coronation Street. So back in the olden days, now Babyface won't know this, but back in the olden days, people were lucky if they had one TV in the house.
Right.
So based on how I grew up with only one TV in the house, if my mother was home, we were looking at soap operas.
Well, you were watching what Mama wants to watch, not what you want to watch.
So I had to look at a lot of soap operas, including in England, which the British people take soap operas super seriously. Because, like, for example, there was this old lady on one of the, I think it was Coronation Street or something, but she was like a bad guy in that movie. She was an actress. It was, a soap opera, right? People in England will see this woman in the streets and beat her down.
Right.
Draco Malfoy from the Harry Potter series quit acting because of the same thing. People just they saw his face and they just hated him. And the sad thing is everybody supposedly said he was a really nice person in real life, but it was absolutely the same thing. Everybody just hates him now.
Yeah.
So he quit acting.
The Goodies, I don't remember this. I remember Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah.
Yeah, that was huge in England. So I mean, I don't remember this particular thing. I would have to, but there were certain things like stuck in my brain. Yes, people can't, like, bad guys. It's really tough. And the guy who played Draco Malfoy, by the way, very good actor. He was acting since he was a little kid.
It just makes you hate him. It's perfect. He does a good job.
Well, no, before Harry Potter. He was in.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in a movie called The Littles. I don't know if anyone ever saw that, but it's about these little tiny people.
I read the books when I was like in 4th grade.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They kind of look like mice a little bit, but they were people, like half people, person, half mice kind of thing. But and that guy is a good actor. But nowadays, if you see, he does actually still act, Patrick. But he kind of you'll never recognize him and stuff now.
Good. Yeah.
He kind of goes in disguise because immediately. I remember
People just don't.
Well, I was watching. I can't remember the name of the series, but I was watching this series, and there was this character on the screen, and I really, really hated the guy. And I was like, why do I hate this guy so much? It was that guy in disguise. And when I went and looked it up, I was like, oh, because some part of your brain subliminally.
Your brain is programmed to just hate him.
Yeah. So Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Monty Python was classic stuff too.
Get the holy hand grenade.
Yeah, but Benny Hill, probably one of the best TV shows ever. Yeah. I'm gonna say Benny Hill and Dukes of Hazzard.
Duke boys.
Yeah, and Wonder Woman. If you're a healthy young man.
Enos Coltrane. Was it Enos Coltrane? Enos?
No, was it?
Enos.
Was it? I thought it was Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Roscoe P. Coltrane. That's right. Yeah.
Then the deputy was Enos, right?
Enos. Yeah, Enos.
Yeah. And Boss Hogg. Yeah. But it's good. Like if you're a healthy young man, like I said, it's good to watch TV. Wonder Woman. I used to look at Wonder Woman. That was a good TV show, man. I like Wonder Woman better than the Hulk. The Hulk,
Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels, another good thing. The Hulk was miserable. The thing I didn't like about did you guys ever look at the Hulk TV show?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
The Hulk TV show, here's what made me mad. When he went all Hulk and it was Lou Ferrigno, awesome dude. I love Lou Ferrigno. He's in the Barnauls booth every year.
He's a frequent guest in the Barnauls booth at SHOT Show and NRA Show. Yes, he is.
Awesome human being, a god walking on the face of planet Earth. That was all awesome. But no matter what happened in the frickin' TV show, the Hulk
was sad.
Yeah, the Hulk would come in and kick your ass, and then Bruce Banner is walking down the street all. And I'm like, oh my god, I just want to kill myself at the end of the show.
The Hulk is one of my favorite Marvel comics.
The Hulk?
The Hulk is awesome.
Yeah.
He's like one of the strongest Marvel superheroes.
Yeah, mine is Doctor Strange.
I read
Doctor Strange
Marvel
comic books.
Is just the crazy guy with all the guns.
The Punisher?
Punisher. That's my number one.
I thought you were talking about Gene Tackleberry there for a second.
Also, like when I was a kid, a good comic book. I don't think it was in America, but Sergeant Rock was a great comic book.
Yeah, I remember seeing Sergeant Rocks when they go to get their haircut. Yeah. There was the comic books in the thing.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. We got a couple minutes here, so we should probably move what they're talking about.
Oh God, with no guns tonight.
We killed movies, but we have knives, so we got to show some knives.
Oh yeah.
Did I ask a question?
We're not showing guns.
Yeah.
But we're talking about movies. We're talking earlier about. I own one of these because of the movie The Patriot. I confess I did. I bought this HB Forge Spike Tomahawk. I do throw this one from time to time.
Oh.
But I got my HB Forge Spike Tomahawk right here.
You got to be afraid of a guy from Arkansas that could throw a tomahawk. I'm telling you.
Well, it's just a matter of getting the right distance to the right location.
It's all about the release. You release at the right point, it'll spin and boom.
Yeah, here goes another guy that's dangerous with a tomahawk right here.
Well, I got, this one here actually was bought when we were at Boy Scout summer camp one year. They were the place we went to, Camp Lenoche. They were selling them in the store, tomahawks. Yeah, so hey.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about Arkansas. I have my handmade Arkansas Bowie knife.
Oh, that's a beautiful knife.
Happy birthday to me present.
Oh,
and yes,
happy
I
birthday.
put up deer with this thing, but the Bowie knife was actually invented in Arkansas, probably in Washington, Arkansas.
Okay, so when I come hang out with you in Arkansas, I am getting one of those.
I'll get you the hookup. Yeah, this was my. So I've had it a while since it was my happy 30th birthday to me present.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I can chop 2-liter sodas full of water. But I'm not kidding. This is whenever I go deer hunting, and I get one, this is what I field dress deer with.
And that's elk horn handle.
It's elk horn handle, elk bone.
Elk bone. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
Now, let me just do some history here. So, the Bowie knife, James Bowie is the name, or
well,
that's
the blacksmith's name was James Black or Jim Black in Washington, Arkansas. Yeah.
Okay.
So, did he end up in Texas with the rest of them at the Alamo?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay, so how did it become the Bowie knife then?
Because Travis Bowie and his brother Resin, I hope I got that. No, it's Jim Bowie. It's Jim Bowie, isn't it? It's Jim Bowie. Sorry, I'm thinking of Captain Travis at the Alamo. It's Jim Bowie and his brother Resin from northern Louisiana in that area, and they went. The story goes they went to Jim Black and asked him to make a knife to their specifications, and the original. I mean, there's different styles. Of course, this has the false blade on the top, the false edge on the top. That makes it a better stabber. There's one that doesn't have this. That's sometimes called the Searles Bowie. You can go to Washington, Arkansas, and see some of the original style knives in a museum down there.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Very cool.
What you got, Walter?
I see Walter's pulling out knives here. Let's
dig in here.
You got one, Hank.
Yeah. Oh, I do.
Okay.
And we are not handling guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Right?
No, we're not. By the way, so while we're waiting, this is from Ontario Knife Company, OKC. This is the Rat 5.
Rat 5.
Check that out.
Yes. I've always wanted an RTAC too, but I don't have one yet.
OKC. Very nice knife. It's got that that edge there that you can hold on to, give you some grip.
Oh yes.
So it doesn't slip out of your hands. Very nice. And then this is like some kind of like G10 or synthetic kind of material on there, on that knife sheath. Let's see what Walter's got.
This is a Bowie style knife.
Yep.
I don't know. It looks old as crap, but I don't know much about it. It's came from with a bunch of other knives that I've got here that I'm supposed to sell. It looks old, but I don't know if it's old modern or old. I don't really know.
I wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to say. But it's that same style, just big-ass knife, you know. And then, okay, if we're going to go to big-ass knife like trench warfare, boom.
D-guard.
Look at that with
I
knuckles.
did actually find out this was for real. This was a real knife was made. It might have been made in theater over in Europe. I'm not sure about that.
Well, it's got brass knuckles built in. So.
Yeah. This is the French version of the American trench knife.
In
the fighting knife.
1918, right? Mm-hmm.
So this one here is for real. And last but not least, drum roll please. The actual real 1918 LF&C 1918 trench knife. So
That's pretty cool.
You peel some potatoes with that.
yeah, you peel some Jerry's skull
Some
cap with
German
this thing,
skulls.
Yeah.
I've got a kukri here.
Oh, that's so nice. That
I
is
like
really
that.
It's
nice.
supposed to be like the 1943 pattern with the little. I forget what this little ceremonial groove right here is called, but it's got that cut. And I can shave hair off my arm with it. I've got it sharp enough to do that. So.
Do you actually use that kukri for anything, or is that just like one in the collection?
I've just for recreational purposes, I've done things like chop 2 liters in half, or gallon milk jugs are really fun to chop with this. I've also used it to chop like small limbs off trees if I'm out pruning, you know, or something. But I've never cut an animal. I've never hunted an animal and cut it. I mean, it's basically like a really handy small axe. It's really a good.
I mean, I guess that's meant for fighting, really.
Yeah, I guess kind of slice with it a little bit, but I've cut stuff with it before, and it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Gurkhas from Nepal in the British Army, they'll take your head off with that.
Yeah.
So,
Walter Motorboater says, "Where's the poop knife?"
The poop knife.
Do you have the
knife.
poop?
Oh,
Do you have the poop
knife? that little.
It's like a little
wire
scraper. It's like a little butt scraper, I guess.
It's actually made for cutting like wire. It's like a lineman's tool, but it just looks so badass.
Yeah.
Where in the hell is it at? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in here. I've lost track of it.
Is that like the 3 seashells from Demolition Man, or what is it?
Yes, I could say yes to that. I don't know if Walter has any clue of what you're talking about there. The 3 Oh, you don't know about the 3 seashells? You know about the 3 seashells. So there you go. Listen, let's get this question in real quick here. Mr. Lovell says, can Barnauls open a store in Tampa, please?
Oh God, I'd love it.
I'd go work there.
There you go. Barnauls doesn't have any stores anywhere other than Iowa, right?
Just Grinnell, that one retail location only in Grinnell. Of course, we'll ship just about anywhere. So yeah, check us out at brownells.com.
Yeah, absolutely. Smash the thumbs ups out there, guys. I think we got like a minute. I don't know if Walter's going to find the poop knife. The poop knife is not going to be making an appearance tonight.
This probably won't work. So
Is that poop? Is that those poop knife?
Don't try to get your poop with that knife, with that Bowie. That's not.
This is it. This is what I've been showing here. This is like a knockoff of this is actually made in Japan of it. It's American, like World War II survival knife, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It looks
the
like
bolo or whatever, right?
It looks like a big pocket knife, but you got the
You wouldn't
sharp
want to
blade.
carry that in your pocket. That would.
No, but this was made in Japan, but this is old school made in Japan, so it's actually pretty substantial.
Yeah. Let me ask this question of you guys. This is something we've gotten into here before. What knives do you guys EDC? What knife are you EDCing right now? Are you even EDCing a knife right now? Babyface right now. Babyface is handling his own business. That's why he looks like that. That's why he's looking down and yeah.
Who knows what this is?
And the business is good.
Who knows what this goes?
That is an ejector thing out of a revolver.
That's right.
Yeah. So
fitting a new ejector.
Yeah.
To
So
Python.
what knives do you guys all EDC? Let's get into that. Okay, there you go. Babyface P. That is a Microtech.
UTX 85.
Okay, very nice.
My knife is upstairs next to my wallet and my car keys. It's a Cold Steel Voyager with a 3.5-inch blade I've had for like 20 years.
Oh, those are the best knives.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Walter, I know you got a lot of knives around you.
I used to have my Microtech, which I lost. Yeah, which sucked. But anyway, so lately it's been a Gerber, just an inexpensive Gerber
Inexpensive Gerber. Oh, okay.
Not automatic or anything. Old school. You
guys want to see something cool that I picked up?
Look, check that out. Here's my Microtech, by the way. This used to belong to Lola, but no longer. I took this over from Lola.
Check out this.
What is this? Oh, is this box open? Oh.
Razor blade holder.
Yeah.
Knife thing.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I've got a Spyderco Delica I carry, and when I wind up going places where I can't actually carry a pistol, so it's a bigger knife.
There goes the
I usually don't
Spyderco.
carry it on a day-to-day basis. It's so big.
Yeah.
Here's a Delica. That's the first knife I ever bought. Was a Spyderco Delica.
Yeah.
Yep.
You hate to have a nice knife that you lose, man. I know that's like a.
It was like losing my friend.
Yeah.
I lost my birthday present from Marley a couple years ago. Here it is. This is always in my pocket. It's a Leatherman Squirt. This thing is incredibly useful.
Cool.
Lost this a couple months, maybe 6 months ago. One day Marley was going through her purse and was like, "Oh, here's your knife."
You
and I was
lost
like,
it in her purse.
"Why is it in your purse?" Oh my god, I was so happy to see it again because it had been missing for like 3 months.
Yeah, that's like it being your birthday all over again.
Oh my god, I was so happy.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about an old knife that just got a patina about it that I just
Yeah.
that I don't know all its history, but maybe this was a Alamo. Who knows? I don't know.
You never know. You never know. Okay.
It's the original Bowie.
Yeah.
It's worth $4 billion.
Yeah. So listen, we are going to wrap all of this up. I do want you guys to know, obviously, we started this and we'll end it talking about what's going on in California. We've got freedom. Hopefully, it'll be freedom from now on in California, at least when it comes to ammo. Hopefully. We don't know. It might last a week, might last 2, but you got to go check out Barnauls for ammo. Keep a track of them. Roy's here from Barnauls. Roy, how can the folks out there keep up with you if they want to communicate with you, or how can they support what you guys are up to?
First of all, go to www.brownells.com. If you're looking for ammo, check it daily. Check it several times. We get trucks in all the time. Right now, ammo comes in. It goes out very quickly. So if you don't jump on it quickly, like in the first hour or so, the chances are it's going to be sold out. If you want to keep up with me personally on Instagram, look for Possum Fatback on Instagram.
Yeah, there you go.
Not kidding. No
Yes.
O in front of Possum, just Possum Fatback.
Possum Fatback, absolutely. And I'll show you guys, here's something we posted on Facebook. Our Facebook, the new page is hankstrange.com, all spelled out. And here's a deal or something that Lola posted in regards to Barnauls. So definitely keep track of that and what we're doing with that. Walter, how can the people out there keep up with you?
You can keep up with us on Facebook and Instagram. SafetyHarborFirearms.com. Safety Harbor Firearms on both Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
StentParts.com. If you want to buy some stent parts and pieces like that.
Yeah.
Where else?
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, you're doing mini bikes. Maybe we can get Brownells to sponsor.
Dirt foot racing. Yeah.
Yeah, we can get Brownells to sponsor a mini bike or something like that, Roy.
Maybe we can have a mini bike mayhem up in Iowa.
Yeah,
Oh, will those run on a dirt track?
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know where there's a dirt track.
Yeah, maybe we could do an event or something. Walter's big into building mini bikes these days, so maybe we could make something like that happen. I don't know. The time to put the pressure on Roy is when he's on the show. That's when you need to do it. Not that he gets to make any of those decisions.
I pass them along.
Yeah, absolutely. Babyface P, how can the folks out there keep up with your shenanigans, what you're up to?
YouTube.com/babyfaceP. We're putting out content every Monday, and sometimes if we have a spillover, we'll put it out on Friday. And we are having a great growth into mediocrity, so that's pretty awesome. I went from 2,000 to 3,000,
awesome.
So I'm well on my way to 4,000 within like 3 months.
Yeah.
So things are going great.
Absolutely. Most of that, I think, is because of being in the Bureau of Propaganda.
That's right.
I mean,
that's right. Those Instagram posts every so often.
Yeah. I've actually seen Brownells repost your stuff that you've done.
I get the reposts every now and then,
So there
and it
you
feels
go.
pretty
Bureau
damn
of
good.
Propaganda, if you throw them in the air, if you got them, let me remind.
Mine stays on my wall.
Yeah.
If you ever watch my videos, it's always on the wall in the garage.
Yes, absolutely. So let me remind everyone, go to hankstrange.com, go to Lola's deals. Lola's posting lots of different deals nowadays. You guys can find that out there. Sportsman's Guide, you can use the code HANK20. You get $20 off of $100 or over purchase, except for ammo. Sorry, people in California. We do have Hank Strange patches on the website going up there. So we got some new patches that came out. You can get both of these on the website. So there's Hank Strange patches that are out there as well. Don't cut yourself shaving. Okay, so I think I need to drop the bomb at the end of the show. There we go. Make sure you guys subscribe here to the channel, ring the bell, smash those thumbs ups, all that kind of stuff. We're also available on audio on iTunes. You can find us there. This show will go up on iTunes as well as many other stuff. I want to thank Roy from Barnauls for coming in, hanging out with us.
Always love to be on the show, Hank. Always love to come here.
Awesome having you on, man.
2 hours.
Yes,
No,
two whole hours. Yes, it went by fast. Absolutely. Walter, thanks for coming through. Babyface P, thanks for coming through as well. All you folks out there, be good, be safe, have a great weekend. Hopefully America will start opening
up.
Open your ass back up. The Lord says, get out there.
Open your balls. Open your balls. Who knows what movie that's from? I already told you guys if you're watching today. We are out of here. Any final last words for anyone before I smash the button? Anything? Anything?
Bye-bye, y'all.
There
See
you
y'all
go.
later.
Yeah, we're out of here. Peace.